Welcome my friends back to Marvel Snap. We are still in the wake of these massive OTA balance changes. Especially the update to Magik is what the entire community has gravitated toward. I've got a bunch of exciting decks that I want to be able to test and optimize with all you guys here. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic Friday. Dio, great to have you guys in chat. Everybody joining in early. Awesome to have you guys. Ooh, do we want to just go straight to rank to be able to play the decks, or do we want to play in Conquest? I feel like the decks are good enough for Conquest. Problem there is that we get one matchup for an extended period of time, and it doesn't necessarily give us like broad info for optimizing the decks. Brent, happy Friday back to you. I think it's good enough just to run, especially because we're tooled to be effective up against the negative version of Magik that is just running everywhere right now. As long as we have the rogue, right, we should be fine. I wonder if we need Enchantress as well. Like, did we just cut Shang-Chi for Enchantress, understanding that this matchup is what we're going to see the majority of? Hope you guys are all having a fantastic Friday. Anushvan? I'm sure that I butchered that one. Great to have you. Had to buy Zabu and Jeff, I guess. Still don't have them. Ooh. Yeah, because, wait. Is Zabu not appearing in any of the Spotlight caches? I feel like he's not. Let's see. I know that we're getting a number of the other Battle Pass cards in the Spotlight cache full schedule, but I don't remember seeing Zabu. I would think I would remember what his variant would be if he was there. I mean, he could be all the way down in September or October, or he could be dropping into Series 3 in the meantime, so who knows. Maybe next season rollover, you'll be able to pick him up as your free S3 card. Jeff is amazing. Yeah, Jeff is great. He is the fifth big bad, as it were. Coming in actually above, maybe he's actually the fourth big bad. He's coming in above Kang right now. Got Kang in the Spotlight cache. Ooh, yep. As soon as I'm dissing Kang, you got him. I mean, you could try and use him. Maybe you'll be the one to crack the code and actually see a good use for him. You got him for the full 6K and don't regret it at all? Yeah, Jeff is one of the gifts that has just kept on giving. Zabu for me. Zabu for me, Luke for you. Series drop this this month, I mean. Do we not have a drop this month? We will know on the path. You know what? I kind of want to rogue his Luke Cage to be able to get into Necrotia. Like, that's pretty good. We'll just take that. Take that and run with it. But yeah, they won't tell us. Oh. Stream Sniper? Stream Sniper?
Opponent snapped.
What else are you playing? We'll work the matchup for some more information here. Hawk? Okay. So Rogue is going to be a good tool for us. Just have to be able to figure out where to deploy her. But yeah, we'll know about the series drops later. So I got Magik late. Wanted to be able to play Magik earlier. We do have the Dino. I mean, Dino is just really good, right? Play something like this. I wish they would drop swaths of like 10 cards at a time every month. I feel like the game is lacking cards. Yeah, it would be great if they did like a mid, I don't know what they would call it. Just like a booster pack rather than the 4 a month. They just dropped a ton of cards. Injected some fresh blood into the game. That would be super cool. Alright, well, I'm not going to want to fight you at Necrotia. I do flip first. Ooh. How many cards are in my deck? 5. So your Hawk is a 10. Meaning you would be 15 here. You could play another card as well. I think this one is a retreat. We didn't quite get our pieces to line up. Oh, Yebisu, your eyes are feeling horrible. Kang is going down to S4, you think? Nope. Kang is a big bad. He will never go to S4. Symphoton, we're just enjoying our Friday. hanging out, rocking to the Conquest original music soundtrack, the remix, as it were. Trying out Magik and as many things as possible. I know that the cozy negative deck is absolutely everywhere right now. For good reason, it's a great deck. I have my own spin on it that I want to try. But I wanted to try some Dino first. Blood Artist, great to see you. Ooh, Elysium. Gives us some extra juice here. Yep, you just sit back and relax, Yebisu. Hope you get back to 100% soon. Alright, we want Coulson. He doesn't block any card draw for us. The cozy negative deck. Cozy Snap, the creator. I mean, other people are making the deck as well, but I feel like Cozy's the highest profile creator who is rocking it. I mean, Cozy is the highest profile creator, period, so that's why he gets his name upon the signs. I'll go White Queen. And then I'll go Prof X here on Nidavellir. Lock that up for us. To our favor. Play up against Cosmo after that. What is the purpose of Luke Cage in their deck, do we think? Play the Teddy Tribe deck and wave on T5, shut that cozy deck down. Yes, yes. Do I play Magic the Gathering? I do not. I actually never have played Magic. So I've played Gwent, I've played Legends of Runeterra, and I played Keyforge as the in-person card game that I did the most with. And now I've come over to Snap. So that's been my card gaming journey. Final chance for Magic. Honestly, Magic sounds pretty okay. Because I can like Magic... I could Magic Nick and not draw anything. I could... the main thing that I'm looking at is like, I'm obviously winning mid. I just have to be able to win left, and they've already filled up 3 of their spaces with weak-ish cards. I would really want to be able to find Dino, though. The alternative is, I mean, don't play Magic, just do something like this. Try and be able to find the Dino, right? Sure, let's just do this. See where it goes. I am due. Thank you for the follow, man. Thank you. Do you think that I'd like Magic the Gathering? Here's the thing. It's like, it's so... I feel like Magic the Gathering is incredibly daunting to get into. Oh, I did. And we've memed on this a lot. I had a brief stint where I was playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Did not like Yu-Gi-Oh! Alright, alright. I should have snapped earlier. I was in a good spot. Honestly, you were stomping people with that negative Surfer deck involving Magic back in December. And after you saw Magic change, you thought that maybe Surfer could be a thing again. Yeah, it's definitely a thing again, Blood Artist. It's definitely a thing again. It's very good. Played Pokemon Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu Yu Hakusho DC versus Inuyasha Dual Monsters, Full Metal Alchemist, as in real life card games. Nice. Seems like you got quite the spread there. Have you tried Keyforge, Dio? Love to me some Keyforge. I guess I'll go Coulson. I'm not in love with this draw. I could also go Rogue. Be able to yank the Zabu away, give that to me. Honestly, that's kind of fun. I don't think you ever Cosmo to protect the Zabu these days. Never heard of it till watching me? Alright, well. I guess it did fly under the radar for a while there. Teddy was hoping for Iron Lad, got him first pull, and now you can buy Thanos with the 9k tokens. Jeremiah Ford, that's fantastic. You do know, right, that Thanos is going to be appearing in a Spotlight Cash later in the month, right? Just making sure that you're making the most educated buying decisions possible. If you don't care about the other cards alongside Thanos, then you definitely want him with the tokens. He's a great card right now. I think this is like White Queen. The discount not doing a whole lot for us, but it's something. Happy Friday. Got a work meeting, but I'll be back to see Teddy rake in those infinite tickets later. There we go, TJZ. Thank you, thank you. Magic is huge, and you definitely need a friend who loves it to help you get into it. Yeah, that would be very helpful. Unfortunately, all my friends who played Magic do not play Magic anymore. I could probably pick up some legacy collections on the cheap from them, but it's not going to be the new hotness. That's for sure. Friendly reminder, Dual Force has daily login packs right now. They're cranking it out. They're trying to bring the best product over there. They're doing their best. Have you guys seen the meme where, how does it start? There's a guy at a table and then like the girl comes over and she's like, are you trying your best? Or he's like, at least I tried. And she's like, did you try your best? He's like, gosh, I hope not. Probably. That's DC Dual Force right now. Okay.
Victory.
I was not super confident in how that one was going to play out, but maybe we were actually pinching our opponent more than I thought by taking away their Zabu, right? Only able to set up the 1 4-cost. Disney Lorcana is what it's called. Disney Lorcana is looking quite very fun. Without Wax, great to see you. Seeing lots of weird decks in Conquest today. What do you mean by weird? Do tell. Then balance the game if you want to do your best. Listen, they just wanted Might to be the strongest, the mightiest faction. This is always the problem with games, especially early on. Each faction is supposed to be good at doing a specific thing, and it just turns out that the faction... It always happens this way, that the faction who's good at doing the best thing in the game ends up being the best faction in the game. You have stuff like energy that's meant to be flurry, lots of rapid little attacks. Turns out lots of little rapid attacks is not the best thing in the game, so that entire faction is not very good. Might is supposed to have big beefcakes. Turns out being a big beefcake is the best thing you can be in the game, so always be the big beefcake. Yeah, they're handing out packs now. Did I see the new Carnage variant? Looks fire. New Carnage variant. No. Which one?
Opponent snapped.
Which one? Are you saying this one? This one does look very good. The problem is that I already have the cool ultimate variant. I think it's called the ultimate variant. I don't know. It's super rare. I already have Carnage's super rare, so I might never get another one as long as I live. You're gonna snap on this? You're doing okay. If I try and yoink that away again. So he's talking about the Conqueror one? The Conqueror Carnage. Ah. I have seen that one. That one looks insane. Alright, we got Luke Cage for no reason. I still don't understand why they're even running that in the deck, but here we go. Had some fire variants in the shop today. Decided to buy the Dazzler over Ultron. Ooh. Alright, so he's also got the Sera established. I don't know. We didn't draw Dino. We didn't get to generate anything important. I think we just retreat on this. Conqueror Carnage is awesome. Yeah, it's probably his best one. I don't know. Carnage has a lot of winners. The Fiona... How do you pronounce it? H-S-I-E-H? Hishi? Anyway, the Fiona variant is probably my favorite. The art style is just so different that I love it. But yeah, I have the Archer Carnage, which is the super rare. Do I believe in magic? I believe she was overbuffed. 100% she was overbuffed. Cool, KG. It seems insane. KG, hype us up on Legion now. Magic on 4, Legion on 5. Maybe they'll never be able to take it away from you. You're able to reset all locations. Legion's looking a heck of a lot better now. Also, I heard that the interaction, Ben Brode believes, he was not super confident in this sound clip, that the Legion interaction with Storm actually works differently than the Mirror Dimension interaction with Storm. That if you Storm on 4, Legion on 5, you actually should lock all locations out. Which if that is the case, we could be looking at a sleeper hit in Legion. Got the Archerm Ghost Spider today? Yes. Archerm! Archerm's coming up there, like, Dan Hip, certainly on a pedestal. Everybody loves him or hates him. Archerm's sneaking up with, like, a huge catalog of great variants. I think I just take your best card and then roll with it. Who's going to play Rhino now? I hope no one. No one was playing it before. I mean, Cerebro 3 is Will Blood Artist, but that's all they got. Ember89, thank you for the follow. Thank you. JL, how's it going today? You know, just messing around with the brand new Magik that's turning the meta on its head. Putting her in every single deck, basically, to see what sticks. Good times, good times. At the movies, but had to say good luck. And everyone, leave a like to help Team Teddy grow a little stronger. Edward, thank you. What movie are we watching? Remember, you're gonna have to write a movie review when you get out to share with the class. I could Nick Fury. How do I never find Quinjet? I mean, in this case, it would have been destroyed, but I'm still salty. So if we go for Nick, we get some powerful cards, then we play Sera, and then I'm able to do not a lot. If I go for Coulson, I get mid-range cards that could be discounted by the Zabu, and then I can play Sera to be able to hopefully combo on the final turn. I guess the key is that I'll be able to hit control pieces anyway for the win. Magik is a 3-2 now. What do you think of this deck? Used to play it when Magik was a 5 cost. The Sera, Onslaught, Odin, Wong, Absman with the Ironheart. So Rayub, I think that I'm seeing a lot more Cosmo. It could be hard for that deck using Wong to be able to find success. But there's still a lot to love. I mean, Magik is good. Magik is very good. And we got Rock Slide? Yo. I can just Rock Slide Hawk, which is going to be as good as his Rock Slide Hawk. That's hilarious. So, why would you want to kill both Zabus? I know that he has Hawk. He sets up Sera here. And I'm ahead by 3 points. Sure, sure. Seems fun. Like, I win this, right? He's going to play the exact same combo. I have 5 cards in deck, you have 3. When did I get more cards added to mine? I'll pick you up to 5, but then you're gonna add additional ones as well with the Rock Slide? Why did I have more? You did play Korg. Did I missed a draw at one point? I guess I did miss a draw at one point. Oh, that sucks. I mean, if he doesn't have Rock Slide, we do fine. For the whole match, though. I don't think we can take it.
Escaped.
Do we know if Legion and Mirage are pool 4? Yes. Both the Legion and Mirage are going to be pool 4. Will the variants of Spotlight Caches be available for purchase in the future in the token shop? Not in the token shop, in the normal shop. And it will be in the far future. Yeah, I played Magik and Surfer when she was a 5 cost, so imagine what it's like now. Yeah, it's going to be so much better now. Agent 13, creating Agent 13. It's Agentception. I'm good with this. I wasn't planning on opening caches next week, but now you're making Legion sound like a sleeper. It kind of is sounding like a sleeper. If Magik stays in the state that she's in, I feel like it's a great pairing. It's a good team up. I'm real tempted to throw that rogue out, but I think I just go Agent Pulse in here. My man's gonna do another Psycho play and just play Enchantress on the Zabus. Korg, but he Killmongered his Korg? Yeah, I must have missed it somewhere. No way that she stays out of the 3-2. The 4-2 works. The synergy with, oh, yo. We have the one true pairing. Namor, Guardian of Atlantis. I need you. I summon you. Yeah, but her synergy with Surfer is what makes it kind of crazy, right? Like a 4-2 already is pretty good. I think that a 4-2 does work, and that she's still great. Do we need High Evolutionary? I do need High Evolutionary, but to test him so much to ever cave to playing the High Evo decks. Ah, gotcha. Oh, you're saying for the caches next month? Yeah, because it's the Spotlight cache is going to include Legion, High Evolutionary, and the Hawk. I mean, the High Evo as a big bad is never going to come down in cost if you're able to pick him up as a casualty on the way to getting. What are you? What? What a pull. I hate that. And now I'm tied. I guess at least I'm tied. I want to play Blue Marvel now, but then he's got yet another Enchantress because we know that he top decked that. I think I still play it. Do that, see what happens. He sets up Sera is what happens, right? This is a very sad hand. Like a very sad hand. I do flip first, so when he tries to Enchantress my Blue Marvel, I can block him. And then I can play White Queen over here. I don't know if that gets the dub, but we'll see. I think that's my best possible play. Flipping first. No targets for Shang-Chi, nothing for Rogue. Zara is less tempo, Magik's unplayable, and Rock is not it. So, there we have it. Did we catch it? I love it so much if we caught him out. Oh, we got him out. But this is going to be too much anyway. Yeah, still too much. Alright, that was our warm-up. I feel like... It sounds dumb. I feel like we had abysmal draws. Did we ever get Dino? We got Dino like once. Also, I guess I let these sit for a while. I was playing on the free-to-play a lot to be able to run my my highlight video for Living Tribunal. Hopefully I didn't miss any. I kind of want to just run the deck back in silver again, though. With the new OTA, what's the best deck so far? I mean, everybody's experimenting with the new decks. So far, Negative Surfer seems to have incredible potential, but it also leaves the current list for Negative Surfer leaves itself very susceptible to control. Any kind of Rogue or Enchantress is really going to shut that deck up. So I don't know if that's going to be what remains the front runner or not. I feel like overall Silver Surfer was the biggest winner out of the OTA. So you're going to generate cards. You are going to discount my cards. I could also play... Yeah, I think I do this. That Living Tribunal deck that I had yesterday's video is really fun, Blake. It's very good. Living Tribunal is scary strong. Hey Teddy, glad to see you live. Been playing a Surfer deck with Magik and Storm, playing the Magik on tempo, and then change the Limbo with the Storm on T6. What do I think about this strat? It's gotten way better. It used to be that people would run that with the old Magik and they would still be able to steal a couple cubes because of faking their opponents out. I don't know if self-sabotaging your own limbo is going to be a strat that sticks, but I guess you're running... I mean, why not run Rhino? I guess the idea is then that if you draw Storm first, you can just use Storm. Yeah, it makes sense. I don't think that it's the most competitive strat, but it will fake your opponents out a couple times. The mind games around Magik are absolutely brilliant. Negative Surfer? Haven't seen that before. Are you joking, Josh? I've tried Patriot Lad with the Magik. It's insane. There's a lot of decks that if you give them the extra room to be able to run, they start running and they don't stop. They just have extra gas for days, which is what this deck is. So he's got the Morbius. Do I need to rogue Morbius or do I need to rogue Wong? It depends on what else he has. I guess we'll find out later. So I could just... I can always Cosmo the Wong. But I think I rogue... but then I'm getting that doubled. Ah, well. The choices we're forced to make. I wish they didn't buff him. Buff who? Play it out like a normal T6 game? Yeah, exactly. Why no Gene in the new Surfer deck, Teddy? In my new Surfer deck? I never liked Gene and Surfer. That was like the one deck that didn't click with me. Everything else was fire. That was the one? I don't know. Early Hela, so that we know that he's holding Hela. I think Hela loves Magik. You just get the extra draw to be more consistent. I think that's like everything that Hela wanted to have. Now, you currently have not discarded anything, and I know that you're holding Hela. You're going to have to play... Well, you can't even play MODOK right now, because that will destroy your entire hand. Play Invisible Woman. I dare you. No, you're just going right.
I am
Iron Man. Enchantress? No, Enchantress will be too cheap now. Weird. I do not like Crimson Cosmos. We could go for some other like giant cards like this. And then I could actually play Stature here. I like this. I don't get my Dino, but here we go. I haven't seen the new Negative Surfer since the Magik buff. You've been out this season a bit. I got you, Josh. It's very good.
Opponent snapped.
It's Living Tribunal. It's hella Living Tribunal. I like it. It beats us. But I do like it. We'll get out. I was doing well with the Living Tribunal. Now everyone is playing him because he got buffed. Yes. Exactly. Now he's actually good. Luis, good to see you. Just got the Archer and variant of the White Queen. Could not resist. I wish that she was a 3-5 though. Ooh, if she was a 3-5. Too good, too good. 6-4 I feel like is pretty good for White Queen. And hey, we're running her right here. If you want a deck to be able to play her in. He was good before? Not true. I beg to differ. Living Tribunal, not that good before. He needed some kind of power buff, and here he finally got it. Bold of you to play Morbius on right instead of on Onslaught Citadel. You're leaving this open to be able to run the Living Tribunal combo. No, I can't get over here very easily. I guess I can just let Coulson die, give me extra energy, be able to jump the energy curve to go straight into Sera, discounting my entire hand by 2. And then the combo potentially goes crazy. Not sure if I'm going to need Rogue to stop the Living Tribunal or if I'm going to need Cosmo to stop the Hela. We'll see what we need. Sera on Onslaught Citadel goes insane. 6 cubes from infinite. Give me your strength, fellow ninjas. Marco, you can do it. This is your time to shine. Alright. I mean, Sera here with turn 7 opened up is just too good to pass up. We'll play for that. 100% you got this. One more game. Then you're going to have to come back and tell us what deck got you over the finish line. Jubilee Thins. Shows. LT. Nice, nice. So now, I mean, we're like at an insane place of everything that we're able to play. If it's a 4 cost, it's 1. And if it's a 3 cost, it's also 1. Are you kidding me? I can play this. I can play this. I can play this. What is happening? Ah! One of the most insane turns I've ever seen, and that's turn 5. We're gonna have 2 more of these turns, chat. Please draw rogue. Please draw rogue. Also, I mean, Shang-Chi just punching Living Tribunal in the face would be hilarious. But I think this is what we do. We add all of the 6 costs to hand. We also get the White Queen card added, so I miss a draw. You don't want to play that on Onslaught Citadel? I mean, you do you, but that one's puzzling me. Don't play Magik yet? I want more egg to be open. And if I'd held her in hand, I would get 1 less card generated. I would have missed on this beautiful Shang-Chi draw to be able to punch his Living Tribunal in the face. So then it's definitely a snap. Devil Dino, Captain Marvel. Oh, it's just too good. I still can't believe that they didn't go for Onslaught Citadel. I guess maybe did they think that like I would Magik Onslaught Citadel? That might have been what they thought. They weren't going to be able to get on that buff anyway. It was Death, Hella, Iron Lash, yeah. Alright. We're gradually filling out their entire deck list here. I think Enchantress is about to be mandatory in every deck. Yeah. I mean, with Negative Surfer on the rise, and then the power of Living Tribunal, Enchantress is looking really good, so is Rogue. I've never seen as much Iron Man in the entire game's history as we are right now. Quinjet for a Hulk. Do I just Magik Gamma Lab? I kind of like Quinjet. Do I just Magik TVA? I mean, if it's TVA, I think that I can produce more early tempo than this opposing deck pretty much every time. You go Mobius. Mr. Mobius. What is his best turn 4? I mean, he might Magik it himself. Let's throw Cosmo. C2 is also on the rise. I think C2 is bait. I mean, it's on the rise, yes. Echo is making it look better, and then C2 getting Magik is definitely helping it a lot, but I don't think that it's good. Urko, good to see you. It's been a while. How you been, Urko? How's the Mario speedrunning treating you? Could I possibly convince you to come back to Snap for a little bit? Just look at this card. Would you just look at the stat line? If you enjoyed Magik, she back. She back, baby. Was able to hit Infinite this season with the Sera Surfer Shadow King. SK won you so many games for you.
Clear for takeoff.
Very good. Alright, so they are sitting on Hela here. I do have Shang-Chi to be able to kill their Hulk. I could play... What's the problem? I kind of want to draw most of those other tech pieces. But if I play Coulson, then I fill out the hand. I guess filling out the hand is probably best with Nick here. A little bit more powerful. I think that I should have Cosmo'd mid, but then I'd be one Hulk less. I saw Harry and Dexter won a lot of games with C2. Definitely Echo. Goose and Storm helping shutting down the ongoing decks. Yeah, if you've got Echo, I mean, it's Echo's meta right now. We shifted into it so quickly out of the OTA with all these ongoing effects. Did that negative surfer deck that I shared this morning, and it's really fun. Let's go. The negative surfer is going insane. Mr. Mobius, what went on in your head? Oh, Mr. Morbius, did you talk to the dead? You enjoy C2? You can produce a ton of power. And you can, if you can get the Cerebro Mystique, it's so good. Is this Magik in the game? I'm not sure if Peach Momoko's Magik is released right now. I think it is. Chat, can anyone else confirm or deny? The answer is I think so. I could skip this turn and play She-Hulk for free? Yeah, but then I'm skipping this turn. And it would not have affected initiative anyway. Because that's a little hindsight information. You have not discarded... Alright. I don't know what our opponent was cooking there. Fazzer! How's it going, Fazzer? Guys, you want to check out an awesome Snap channel? Check out Fazzer. We were on yesterday talking OTA and then doing a draft showdown. Very fun, very fun. Confirm if Peach Momoko's Magik is in the game yet. Is this a released version of Magik? Or is this still unreleased? You gotta love my webcam that I actually turn like a ghostly pale if I show a more white image on screen for a couple seconds. Booter, good to see you. Peach Magik is unreleased. Well then it's gonna be harder to get Urko to come back. Alright, I think a turn 1 Sera might be a snap. What do we think, guys? Do we snap on turn with Olympia? Snap it. Don't want to play the Cosmo. The Cosmo will likely end up just protecting them. I could play the Magik for 2 points. The opponent just wants it to be over. They're like, end my misery. Like, it takes up space, but then it also is taking up space in hand, right? And I have so much card generation, but then I still want to be able to draw into Shang-Chi specifically. It's nice to be holding Rogue. I think I will Magik. Just get that out of hand. The new character arc post-bandana is going to take some getting used to. Yeah. I've had to change the light balance on my webcam and everything. Echo worth even wasting a spotlight cache on? Yes, especially a spotlight cache. Well, what do you mean wasting a spotlight cache? You're saying like if it took you 2 pulls to get Echo, is that worth it? I don't think that Echo is worth buying outright for 6,000 tokens, but especially if like you're fishing for Iron Lad as well. Or even if you don't have Kang, like... Listen, Kang could be on the Living Tribunal arc where they give him a buff and then he's actually really good. So, I think it's worth. We're gonna go Invisible Woman. I don't like you doing that. You could be Living Tribunal or you could be Hela, but I'm gonna wait a little bit, let you play something else behind there to be able to take it away. Did any other cards change? Yeah, we had Living Tribunal went up to a 6-9. Phoenix Force came down to a 4-5, and Ghost Spider came down to a 1-2. We had a bunch of card changes, actually. It was a massive OTA balance match. Our opponent has not shown any control cards. Now, they are hiding 3 cards away from us, but I think that's fine. So, chat. Bounce is dead right now. Bounce is very different right now. 100%. Laddie? What did you find, laddie? Some kind of ongoing effect? You found Morbius. It could be a good Shang-Chi target. Is it Cosmo here? Like, what do we think that they're going to play? Is it going to be Living Tribunal or is it going to be discard? I feel like Cosmo there is sneaky good. I think that it could be very good. Play Zabu, play Nick Fury, fill the hand. Give us all the possible options going into turn 6. Just turn 6. How far along is this season? We're in week 2. We've had our second card release. They do have Hela. The question is, are they using Hela? That is the question. It would be fun to stop them from using Hela. I feel like with Hela in their hand, and then Morbius getting pulled by Iron Lad, they're more likely to run the Hela combo than Living Tribunal. So we're going to go for Cosmo here. And then I guess I play like Thanos over here on the right. Do you think he's at MODOK for 5? Probably. Dino goes down a little bit, but She-Hulk is looking great. And I think we're looking good, even if it is Living Tribunal Wombo combo. If it's not the perfect Wombo combo, then we're looking fine. I know the Living Tribunal power ceiling pretty well after my playing around. Alright, 23, 26. Did you hit?
I am Iron Man.
He had everything. They're just gonna play Living Tribunal mostly. Why not Odin? He's 1 point weaker than She-Hulk. This is why Living Tribunal is so good. Might try this season for the Magik. Oh, you're looking at the Battle Pass Magik? Battle Pass Magik is very good. Like this magic card is awesome. And the meta is super fun right now. How many credits to max the card out? 1250? I think it's about 1250, yeah. Alright, let's take a glimpse in their hand. What do they have? Pixel Magic, Best Magic? Pixel Magic also a good one. I have that one actually. Is he Hella Living Tribunal? He's mostly Living Tribunal Hella. He's never done the Hella combo, but he's used the Living Tribunal combo over and over again. Then I'm shocked that he would take away Titan from his deck. Alright, so we just see Death here. Death discounted by Quinjet. Okay. I mean, here's the thing. With the Invisible Woman, I actually cannot stop the Living Tribunal. It's Sera first, right? Yeah. Sera first. From scoring all the Living Tribunal points. What I can do is stack 2 lanes. I could also run the Cosmo on the offhand chance that he's setting up for Hella instead. I mean, that doesn't hurt me. Kind of want Nick Fury, though, to have another, like, big power card. Don't think we're gonna have enough here. Unless the Cosmo's blocking him. Maybe the Cosmo will actually block him this time. Can I rogue his Invisible Woman to ruin it? Or not worth it? I say not worth it. Like if it's Hella, so basically if he's hiding Hella behind the Invisible Woman, then the rogue does break up the combo, and that's good. But Cosmo does just as well. It's not looking pretty, guys. It is not looking good. There we go.
Victory.
That time it was Hella, and we caught it with the Cosmo. That time we got him. You know what? I've been burned too many times. Ezrael Akbar, great to see you. Hope you're having a good Friday. Lizard on the sewer system is just thematic. Look what they did to my boy the Hitmonkey. Well, you know what, Feck? It was getting pretty disgusting when they would play Hitmonkey on like turn 3 or turn 4 and then beast it back into hand for turn 5. And then go insane on turn 6. Like, I can understand the Hitmonkey change, but I know that a lot of people also just love the card. A free Limbo? Kind of fun. They made him better and thought it was a nerf? I don't think he is better. What do I want to play? Is now in the Silver Surfer setup. It's insane. If you have Wong already set up, then it's pretty good, right? Alright, what'd you get? LT? Okay. How about some Tribunal with your Living Tribunal? Unfortunately, the Iron Lad Living Tribunal version, I cannot hit with the Shang-Chi's. But at least we'll get the constant updates on how powerful it's going to be. Wong Sera, then the Surfer Monkey is wild. It is very good. Rogue. Oh. Rogue. Come on. I need ya. Or if he just plays like a giant card, then I can punch that with the Shang-Chi. Best Spotlight card apart from X-23 that is yet to release. So the next real highlight is Eliath, September 12th. Mirage, I think, could be quite good. Did not find it. You're killing me, you're killing me. Did not find it. What are the odds that he is a fool and plays something that I can Shang-Chi? I mean, it's small odds, but it is there nevertheless. Still 19 power for me to be able to stack up is impossible, right? I don't make it. That is tragic. I have the control card in the deck and it's failed me. But I won't lie. The best is this Magik Phoenix Force deck. Pretty crazy strong if you pilot it right. It's very good. You won 12 Silver Conquest matches in a row last night before you got offline? That's amazing. Alright. I still like this deck. I don't know. It is not working right now, though. We'll grab our 200 credits. Try one of our others. I kind of want to run this one. Magik Nimrod, right? Magik and Nimrod. Not as many people right now are playing the Professor X or the Armor. I think Destruction could have free reign for a little bit here. And then the extra turn is incredible for Nimrod. It's no longer a competition to set up magic or you have to energy cheat to get around it. I think this could be good. Run Enchantress, maybe? What's my favorite change, Teddy? And now your favorite deck using the new changes? Favorite deck is Living Tribunal, but my favorite change is Magik. I love the Magik change, but then so far my favorite deck has been the... Well, Living Tribunal is using the Magik in it, so it's one of the reasons that Living Tribunal is so much better is the new Magik change. It's like, in terms of broad sweeping, new deck construction, it's one of the biggest changes we've ever seen. It's amazing. It is true that we're not running any control in this deck. Is there some control that we could run? You could cut Wolverine? Is he the chopping block card? Or is it like Iron Lad for Enchantress to be able to hurt the enemy? There's also no Null, which feels weird. Don't have Tribunal, so you wouldn't know. I think that, yeah, a lot of people are going to be mad that they did this change after Tribunal's time in the Spotlight cache passed. No Phoenix Force with Nimrod? No. Ask yourself, what card do you think I'm going to resurrect after I've destroyed a bunch of stuff and gotten into the mid game? I'm going to resurrect junk.
Opponent snapped.
Just a pilgrim, great to see you. Saving my spotlights for August. You have 5 of them currently. There we go, Feck. Nice, nice. Hey yo, thank you for the subscription. Thank you. I think we do just magic here. Nimrod can come back with Phoenix weirdly. Yes. I feel like I need every single card in August personally, right, Teddy? Yes. Like, if you want to be able to get the most out of that deck, I feel like you have to get every card in August. You're just right on the money. Like, to be able to get the most out of Dakin, you want what otherwise are being targeted as less desirable, the Lady Deathstrike and the Silver Samurai. Like, some people are looking at it that you just get Dakin and X23. Like, if you have to budget, you want X23 ahead of the others. But Lady Deathstrike and Silver Samurai are going to be good, and they work well together. Went in on your spotlights. You got Kang and Iron Lad. There we go, Bobby. There we go. Not sure why it works, honestly. On Nimrod, it's because it is actually destroyed rather than regenerate. The regenerate tag is what prevents it from going to the destruction pile. We'll just do this. I don't know if we're actually in a good spot here with the Cosmo. I think the Cosmo might beat us. This is going to be tragic. We're going to lose the deck that I just played. Loving your deck, running Thanos, Death Galactus, Null, and Kang. The big bads. The big bads coming in to stomp on everybody. I love it. It's a fun idea. It's a very fun idea. Oh, man. I mean, Carnage just pretty good, right? Especially when I can Zola the Carnage, who's going to be an 8 power to the other 2 lanes. All about the Silver Samurai for sure. People sleeping on that card and how good it will be in the right decks. I think that the hand attack out of Silver Samurai is kind of insane what's potentially there.
Enough said, bub.
That's the determined name of the opponent. Yes. What? You got this from Lehigh? You got this in your deck? Well, I think we might have an uphill battle, my friends. Nevertheless. They have Kitty? I'm not going to snap, but I will show. I'll stay in. Wow. Hang on. Oh yeah, 7 energy, 7 energy. I'm gonna have to get better at wrapping my mind around what's possible in these final turns. That's good for us. You have a hybrid of this and Ritzkel Taskmaster. Within the Torch, Phoenix as an additional win condition. Not multiple man Phoenix? Isn't multiple man Phoenix the better potential? This one is just like Destroy, right? Just Destroy. Will Nimrod in deep space still replicate or no? Well, he will never be destroyed in deep space. And he will not replicate, I believe. I believe in deep space. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat. There's no way to destroy Nimrod in deep space. And then again, if there is, I don't think that he will replicate. Is it like an Iron Fist, Death's Domain combo to get him to actually be destroyed in deep space? I guess that's the only way to test. But then I think his text is disabled before he is destroyed. He can be destroyed with Destroyer? Oh, that's true. Destroyer could wipe him out. Yeah, I don't think he'll replicate if Destroyer pings him. That's way less convoluted than what I was saying. That's way less convoluted. Well, I do want magic, because we're not drawing anything very good. We're scaling our Wolverine, but they're scaling everything that they've got. Making me wish that I was running Killmonger here, but we're not. It's like multiple man. If you move it to deep space, it does not generate a copy. Yeah, there we go. That would be an example of something that I would assume behaves similarly. I use Torch Phoenix because it goes well with the Taskmaster. You can move and then double and go to the Taskmaster. That is solid, but then they play Killmonger and you die, right? I guess it's just something that you have to live with. Give me the NRG. And then... I mean, we'll go ahead and destroy the Wolverine. Get him going. Jumping around. Never mind. We will not do any of that. We'll just sit and wait. Hopefully for Destroyer. Alright. You lose your chat privileges. Little Mimi, what you got? If this is Destroyer, it's so funny. Because I can destroy, wipe every... It would be so good if this hits Destroyer. Card commands have been updated. Thank you, Urko, builder of the community. Always very much appreciated, my friend. Oh, Zola. Not quite what I wanted to see there. Is it too hot for the headband? We're in our post-headband arc, Urko. We're just doing something a little different. You have Phoenix Force? Created by Coulson. Gotcha, gotcha. I was about to say, some kind of psycho over here. Alright. Did not get good draw. I mean, when Nimrod destroys your bottom two cards, what are you going to do? You're going to retreat.
Opponent snapped.
Delinear, hey Teddy, hey chat. I miss one day and they apparently changed the game from a 6-turn to a 7-turn game. Yeah, pretty much. Now you're going to be playing 7 turns every game for a while. Almost every game for a while. That's why it's an alternate win condition for you to the Red Skull Taskmaster Nimrod Zola. It's a hybrid crazy deck. It does seem fun. I think I'm supposed to Deathlock here. We might not be able to win the raft. Mogamon, thank you for the follow. Thank you. I have a huge question. What do I suggest in a lockdown deck, Tupper? Well, it depends on if you want to run Thanos or not. If you run Thanos, then I recommend running Professor X. Otherwise, I just recommend Storm and Spider-Man. Kind of want to play a little, but I don't know a lot of the cards. Nah, you'll pick it up immediately, Urko. It's Snap. It'll come back to you. It'll come back to you immediately. Alright, chat. What are the odds this is Destroyer? Not very high. Next question, chat. Do you go double Nimrod? Or do you do Zola Wolverine? I'm just thinking. I think it's actually, this, to then be able to Zola on the Venom. And you just hope that Wolverine doesn't hop back to Titan. Take the chance that he goes left or mid. And then we're gonna Zola the Venom. This game sucks.
Enough said, bub.
No, he goes left too to be able to lock me out of being able to win that lane. Right. Exactly how we drew it up. Definitely was enjoying the Nimrod and the Phoenix Force decks yesterday, trying to figure out how to fit in Echo, but it doesn't synergize with the Phoenix Force. Yeah, it doesn't synergize, but it's still just like a good one cost to run. been fun running Storm, Rhino, and then Witch. Hit Limbo turn 6 and just end the match. Been catching so many people off that we're expecting to have the T7. Not today, kiddos. Yeah. Who's playing Cosmo these days? A lot of people. Cosmo is the new armor. Cosmo's very annoying for us. We're not able to set up any of what we're trying to do. You were playing in Surfer before the OTA and it was great. Yeah, I think that people are going to get more and more used to seeing the Cosmo now, though. Not that that's a bad thing. It's a great card. I'll just go Nova mid. Been playing the hybrid Hawk Sentry deck and it's been so fun to play. Austin, are you working in any of the new cards or are you just running that deck? That deck is fun. Alright, we do have Destroyer. Maybe I just hold. For the first time here, we get the Destroyer. Yeah, second time. I won the first game with it, right? I think the first game was our only win. Okay. Now we got something going on. We can do this. I wonder if he's gonna Cosmo on the Ninja. Okay, Cosmo's on left. If you're just gonna throw a Cosmo out there, why would you put it on left?
Enough said, bub.
He may not have seen my entire deck. He might think that I run Shang-Chi. It might be a good idea to run Shang-Chi. I will play Magik. I think Magik is worth it. I could play Destroyer on left now. Yeah, we'll Magik here. See what happens. We get 6 and 7. Teddy and Beta was in Magik able to be played on turn 6? Yes. And that's why it was so crazy, because you would play Sera on turn 5, and then you would play Magik plus a 3-cost card on turn 6. So you didn't even have necessarily that weak of a turn 6. And then you would set up Limbo, which the opponent wouldn't have any way to anticipate or take away from you. They would make their best plays, and then you would line up control cards and whatever else you needed to be able to win. Wild days. Wild. I think it is like Destroyer here for the 15.
I am Iron Man.
He goes up to 30. Yeah, that's gonna beat us. I don't know, does it beat us? We can do this. We can also do this. Get the Nova buffs, have the Wolverine move. We would tie on mid. You're going to play like Chavez and Kitty. You guys are saying order. What is the order? How does it matter? Explain how it matters. Everybody's saying Iron Lad first? Why on earth does it matter? Oh, to get the Nova buff? Sure, but I'm already winning on left. I guess for margin of victory, it does technically matter. Alright, come on, Wolverine, stay mid. If you stay mid, I win. Actually, I might win anyway. With the Nova buffs. That'd be very close. I think he has to stay mid. He stays mid! Yeah, I needed that. That would have been 1 point short. I would have been 1 point short.
Victory.
Guys calling order like it would have made a difference. More points, more pretty. I'll give you that one. Alright, just keep Kitty off the board. Like I lose, you win. So far, it's more like I lose, you win. It'd be kind of fun if we could get Wolverine to hop left and then run Destructions on him. Iron Lad replacement for this deck. Ooh, Destroyer goes. There Kitty goes, though. That's fun. You're going to replace it with, like, Killmonger, or you could replace it with Phoenix Force. I could just Psylocke. That takes me up to 5. Next turn, I'd be ready to be able to throw down the Nimrod if I find him. Maybe that's what I want. I'll just do this. Here's the problem, though, is he's just going to Cosmo, right? Loving the Tribunal deck, Teddy. 80% win rate so far. Wow, TMS, you're killing it. That's awesome. Keep on trucking, my friend. I do think that it's a very good card. We got smacked by a Living Tribunal Hela hybrid that really didn't play Hela at all. It just played Living Tribunal the whole game. Egon, how's it going? Hope you're having a good Friday. You have a Moon Girl. The Moon Girl. Do we think one of their hidden cards is Shang-Chi? I guess it could be. We'll just do this, though. Timo's going to get the infinite ticket with the Living Tribunal, like his dreams when it was announced. Exactly. Honestly, guys, I think the current Living Tribunal is definitely a contender for gold. It might be a contender to go all the way to infinite. The deck just seems smooth. With the new Magik especially. That's what makes it so beautiful. Well, we'll just keep on doing this. Ah!
Victory.
Come on! Don't know anything about the game anymore. I need to watch a bunch of stuff. Nah, you'll be fine. Just run Sera controller, go, you'll do fine, exactly. You are banned from the tribunal, Buddha. What did Buddha say about it? Alright. So Destruction stays winning. Are we going to change the deck any? What do we think? I mean, it's good. They caught us out with Cosmo a lot. We're going to be seeing plenty of Cosmo. We might just have to deal with that. I think we can produce some pretty incredible stat lines. Like, Psylocke actually doesn't feel very important. We could cut Psylocke. But what would we want to squeeze in? It would be like Null, right? The thing is that if you're running Null, you probably cut either Zola or Destroyer anyway. You're just more confused about the caches, Urko? Alright, we'll do the quick breakdown. These caches, the normal gold ones, are much worse than the before. They give you the same amount of credits, no tokens, no gold, the same amount of cosmetics. These caches are much better than before. They're every 10 caches. They're always going to be at set intervals. They have a set of premium rewards every single week that are then restocked. So you get the new card is that they're all even chances of pulling any of these. So you have the new card, you have 2 other spotlight cards, and then you have a totally random Series 4 or 5 card that could be a duplicate of something that you already own. If you already own one of the cards that is specifically being spotlighted, then you have a semi-exclusive variant in its place. As you open things out of the cache, they're permanently removed. So then here I have a 50-50 chance of Iron Lad or Kang if I open this one. And that's all there is to it. The B-Man, hey. Help us out. How do we fit Null in here? Or can I fit Null Death? Love the stream, folks. Robski, thank you. Rallying the likes. Change to the Tribunal deck. I do not own Tribunal on this account. I don't like Null in these decks. Venom plus something is better on T6. Okay. Well, do I want Killmonger for control up against the opponent? Do I want just like another control card? Do I want Death? Got Mystique recently. Any recommendations on decks with her? Oh ho ho. You want the Mystique sauce? It's this. This deck slams right now. 100%. You either Mystique your Iron Man or you Mystique your Wong and you go crazy either way. Oop. What are we running here, chat? It had been Psylocke. I feel like Psylocke's not doing it for us. We're on a different path. Is the Sera Dino deck that I played earlier good? Yes. It's pretty good, Urko. Null sounds cool. Is Null actually cool, though? I mean, it does sound cool. It sounds very cool. But, like, the competition here at the top end is so stiff now. Steep now. I guess if I Magik, I can play Nimrod on 5. I can destroy it with the Destroyer. And then I could drop the Null as, like, another win. It means that in the early game, like, what are we doing? We're not doing much. That might be good enough. I could also just run Bucky, right? Like Bucky for the extra, the Winter Soldier. Let's try this. We'll start in silver. Null and Zola is a good combo for sure. That is true that with the Magik that we can get the Null Zola combo. The thing is we have to have enough destructions up to that point. How much can we just like how big? Let's postulate, chat. How big will our Null be running the destructions up through turn 5 and then going turn 6 Null, turn 7 Zola? We can destroy a Wolverine. Hopefully we destroy Wolverine twice. So that's 6 power right there. If we can get the Nova destroyed as well, then things accelerate pretty significantly. I don't know, Null might not be that impressive. Feels like Buck just clogs in the Nimrod decks. That could be it. I mean, I completely accept that answer. He might not be the answer. It might not be what we want. Like, what about Sabretooth? Sabretooth plays well with Null. And Death, though. I don't know if we have space. I guess you would cut, like... I mean, you could cut the Destroyer. I've played this deck plenty of times without the Destroyer. The Destroyer feels a little bit better with more energy ramp. I don't know. This is almost your list from a couple of days ago. You had Electro Winter Soldier instead of the Nova and the Iron Lad. Okay. There is Null. You are Destroy Thanos, and you already used Reality Stone, so the Nexus is staying. The Nexus will stay.
Opponent snapped.
I don't know if you want to snap against me, man. I've got a lot of good stuff to be able to play here. I think I go Iron Lad. It'd be great if this is Venom. It also seems like it's just the right time to return when the Beta Thor card back is in the shop. It does, Urko, right? You get that that nostalgia hit. Pip pop.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Aw, that's cute. You think you can lock me out of the Nexus?
Enough said, bub.
If I destroy her, I get an 8-power Wolverine bouncing around. I destroy the Deathlock, and I destroy... I don't think it's good enough. I think we do have to retreat. Like, whatever they add will be enough.
Escaped.
Have I missed the Beta Wave? Unfortunately, Urko, yes, you have. Beta Wave has come and gone. But up next is the Beta Punisher. That's what I'm most excited for. I get the Punisher card back. Heimdall Shuffle. I still don't think that wins. With what they would be able to play. Like, I could beat what their current stat line was, but with whatever they're able to add on that final turn, I'm pretty sure they still go over top of us. You got the beta card backs through the new verse shop. Save 25%. DMS with the tips and tricks. Not great hand. You're gonna get the energy? Yes. 100% they're gonna get the energy with the Mind Stone, Soul Stone. Can I get Magik in here? Can we get Magik in the house? Oh, this could be great if it pulls Nimrod. It does pull Nimrod? The double Space Academy? Okay. Okay. Well, I mean... I don't know. Like, do I go Iron Lad and see what happens? Or do I play Venom? I think I go Iron Lad to be able to Venom Carnage next turn and then drop Null for the dub. Yeah, we'll do this. Iron Lad Jubilee with Magik makes this deck super consistent. Goes through almost all the cards. Yes, 100%. You're saying that I should be running Jubilee? Time Stone. Oh, the blue stone opened up the left lane for him. That makes sense. Hope for the Magik. Oh, baby. We hit. So now it is a Venom for sure, and then it's like a Carnage over here. It means that our Zola's not very good, but the Null is insane. We might actually be able to have a clear lane on one of the Strange. Hang on, it goes left to right. So this Strange Academy will be open. Maybe for a good positioning of Null Zola. There she goes. This Thanos deck is so good up against us. This is really good against us. It's Destroyer. If I play Destroyer, I get the Nimrod going over to the right. I destroy all these other cards, and then I can drop Null on the final turn. I lose to so much, though. Like, if he goes Spider-Man on right, and then Shang-Chi, it's over. I don't know, it still might be worth it. The alternative is I just play Null. I guess, hang on. You play Null, and then you play Zola on left, right? This is better? Pretty sure this is always better.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
Ooh. Why would you play the Shang-Chi early? Why would you do that? Oh, but I could Carnage. Yeah, just don't hit Carnage, right? That's the only thing. So Carnage kills us, Venom and Nimrod save us. I say worth. I say worth, but maybe don't snap. Do you have Enchantress as well? I think the guy's got Enchantress as well. No, he has Iron Man. No Enchantress? We win these! Let's go!
Victory.
Opponent kicking themselves over that early cheese. Easy Nimmy. Little Nimmy going over there. Hip hop, we got the win. You just straight up snap on Death's Domain to put the fear of destruction into him? That Thanos deck is so frustrating to play against? Yeah, this Thanos deck is one of the meta decks. Urko, do you play Thanos? If you play Thanos, then you would love this deck. This deck is like, it's so good. Maybe we'll snap later. We do love to see it. They could just change it with the Reality Stone. That's the thing with Thanos, right? I need Nimrod and I need Wolverine to get any benefit, and right now I don't even have them in hand, so... Could feel like an empty snap, and then he comes in with Prof X to be able to lock it down anyway. I don't want to get caught with an empty snap here. What a weird Thanos deck I'm thinking here. Thinking and trying to understand. Alexander is just a great location denial deck that uses the efficiency of Thanos and the stones, plus a little bit of Zoo with the blue marble, but then you try and accelerate Professor X with the green stone, and then you use Spider-Man on a different lane to be able to end things. We do have Nimrod. Very nice to see. I guess I'll just wait for that. Then the question is it better to Nimrod on left, or is it better to Shuri Nimrod Destroyer? If I could get the Magik out here, Shuri Nimrod Destroyer is of course the answer. But I have not yet achieved that. I could Iron Lad to be able to fish. Or Magik or Wolverine. All good options. Let's try it. Ooh. That's a spicy one. You love to see it. There is... No, he wins with Blue Marvel, right? Yeah, he wins with Blue Marvel. That's annoying. So now... I don't know, if he has Spider-Man... If he has Spider-Man Blue Marvel, I can't stop him. But if he's missing Blue Marvel, we're fine. If he's missing Spider-Man, we're doing pretty well. Nova would tie it? Yeah, if we can find Nova. Nova would be great. I think I'll do this. Do I think Loki will be a potent card? He does have the Spider-Man. You got 3 back-to-back infinite tickets with that Thanos deck. It's really good. Does he have Blue Marvel? He has 7 cards in his deck, chat. 7 cards in his deck. My guess is he did not draw Blue Marvel. I'm going to play Destroyer here, and I'm going to destroy the Nimrod, and the Nimrod's going to hop left, and I'll be able to get the win. Yes. If he moves Jeff, he just ties. And I'm ahead, but then he could win on margin of victory. It's so bad. We have to get out for that one.
Escaped.
Nova Destroyer. Scott, your 2 magic build, you think it's turn 7. It is turn 6. There was no magic played. They only had 6 energy. Just missing the Jeff, though, so replace it with the Lizard for the stats. Yeah, that still works. Has he used the Redstone yet to change locations? No, he still could have been holding Redstone as well. I think that was a good retreat.
Opponent snapped.
He was holding a lot of options. Blue Marvel would win. Jeff moving left and then playing a powerful card on right to win on margin of victory would win. And then Reality Stone plus X plus whatever he wanted could win. Do we want the influx of RNG out of the X Mansion? Probably not. I'm probably just going to destroy that. Here we go. Legit worried that they will nerf Magik again? Yeah, 3-2 seems a little bit too generous. Like maybe 4-2. But who is to say? Laddie, come on. This Thanos deck gets hard countered by the Living Tribunal. Never thought that you would say that. It does not. This Thanos deck beats the Living Tribunal as long as they land Professor X early on the Wombo combo lane. It breaks up the combo. Like if you can catch the Living Tribunal playing Iron Man before they're able to add Onslaught, you beat them. So you can use either the Spider-Man to break up the Wombo combo or the Prof X. I guess, are you just saying that like the stat line of the Living Tribunal is enough that you still get the win? Wow. We have a lot of Wolverines, my friends. Much Wolverines. Do I go Venom over here? So this was Zola. That's fun. Many bubs. Bub. That looks better. Abby just subbed today on YouTube. Really enjoy the content. Team Daddy grows stronger. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Venom right and then the Zola.
All systems go.
Wolverine, I think, is always going to be in the way of the Zola right now. Just a unfortunate fact of life in our current state of being. But this Destroyer scales all of them. And kind of goes insane, right? I mean, what else would I play? I'm pretty sure it's just Destroyer here. Scale every single Wolverine, wipe my entire board, and then have a massive null. If we could get all the Wolverines to conquer... Alright, Wolverines, get amongst yourselves. Across all dimensions you have been summoned here. Replicated, cloned, whatever you want. Go left. You guys mob Limbo. Magik needs help. You love Magik, right? You guys are on a team. You're on a team with Magik. Wolverine likes her. I played Midnight Suns. He can Redstone Limbo. Let him try it. Alright, well, mid Wolverine won't get destroyed here, but the other two will.
Enough said, bub.
No, I flip first. No. Power null. I'm just thinking about playing around the Shang-Chi if possible. I love winning here. I could play here, and let's see, you've played 3 of your card draw stones. You have redstone to still be able to fuel up the Devil Dino, but Devil Dino is quite likely to be lower power. If I go null on right, 18 power drop takes me to 22. I have advantage. The alternative is that I do go like Venom Carnage, trying to eat up as many Wolverines as possible and just scale those suckers. Shuri Venom left? The Shuri Venom left is only making a 6 power Venom. I think it would be better to like Carnage Venom. I could do this. And you can hope that Wolverine does over here and then chows down on the Venom and then kicks him back, honestly. Or I could just drop 18 power null. 18 power null feels like it's better. Maybe not. No, no, no! I was going back down. Oh, I think either plan would have won if we'd actually done it. Oh, man. The debate took too long. Overthinking again? What do you mean again? I think we would have won either way. Whatever plan we would have tried. Of course Fiona joins right now. How's it going, Fiona, by the way? Fiona, I don't know if anyone in chat told you, but the raid yesterday from Fazer was my idea. I want to go out and claim that one. You're welcome, I guess? They did? Okay, awesome, awesome. Fazer was like, you can choose who... I was the guest on Fazer's stream. He was like, you can choose who we raid. I was like, well, I'm looking over the list real quickly. I see Fiona's back live. I'm like, we're going to Fiona. Give me... I have nothing good. I'll play... Nimrod. Zola does nothing. Absorbing Man hits the Zola. No. Absorbing Man hits the Sentinel. Right, because I did not play the Zola. What? Yusuf, great to see you. What is happening? I do not know. Is this how it ends? At the hands of Dr. Octopus? Dr. Octopus up against a destroy deck is always hilarious. What buff could they do to Kang to make him worthy of being a big bad card? I don't know. I assume that you are saying, like, what buff could they do that would remain in the spirit of the current version of the card, right? That's where I really have no idea. Maybe Kang only undoes part of the opponent's turn. What if that's it? Kang resets the turn, but only undoes like the last card that the opponent played. So if they played multiple cards, you know which ones stick, and the opponent is out that amount of energy. And so then Kang lets you know like the first portion of their plan is set in stone, and then the rest is whatever. Yeah, this is how we die. If I just played Deathlock on left, no, I would not have won. Hold on. No, I wouldn't, because I would be at 17, but I needed the power buff from the Nova breaking to get here. Yes, I could have played Sentinel and then Deathlock, and then I would have won. If I'd stayed under the Shang-Chi, I also would have won without the Shuri. If I just not played Shuri and played Sentinel instead, I would have won. Well, that one's not on the deck, guys. That one's on me. Pilot error. Major pilot error. I feel like I want to redeem the deck. Take me back. Now we're in sync with it. Yeah, I needed the Nova. I love matching against the greedy big power decks. Magik, T3, other stuff, 4 and 5, Sera on 6, Ike on 7, holding Shang, Abs Man, plus the 1-drop is brutal. Yeah, having turn 7 to be able to line up all your control cards is amazing. We were talking about how to rework Hawkeye in the same spirit on your stream yesterday. Your suggestion was make it increase if the opponent plays on the location on the next turn. Oh, so we could increase on either side? Are you saying just like a flat... So he's like, make him the inverse of Nebula? Nebula doesn't scale if the opponent plays there. He does scale if the opponent plays there. I kind of love that. I am like immediately in love with that idea. I mean, listen. Like, is that a much more powerful version of Hawkeye? 100% that's a more powerful version of Hawkeye. But Nebula literally exists. Like, if that is the ceiling of what one cost can do, let Hawkeye breathe a little. And I'm all on board the buff Hawkeye train because I have a ton of Hawkeye variants and I never play the card. It's just not feasible. Can I see that negative surfer? We might do that next. Critical pilot error? Yes. I don't know if you were watching Great Bookworm, but it was truly my worst game ever played. I had 2 winning game plans, was trying to decide between them, and then time ran out and I did nothing. Literally either route that I was debating between would have won, and because I switched last minute or tried to, I lost. I'll own my mistakes. I don't know, I could also Shuri here, right? No, it's... Why can't I Shuri? Because I'm playing Nova. I could Shuri. And hope to top deck something spicy. I try to use Hawkeye all the time, but usually leaves you big sad with his current ability. Yeah, 100%. We got another Thanos deck, guys. This is time for us to redeem ourselves. I think I do this. Even though I miss out on some of the Stark Tower buffs. What if Kang resets the turn and then a menu pops up with different Kang variants with different effects? And you choose one that fits the situation best? We're going too deep, we're going too deep. Eddie, would Electro be a good sub for the Iron Lad? Yes. Being able to ram with Destroyer in deck is a good way. Good way to play. Negasonic? I love Negasonic. Negasonic very underrated, I think. This is best. I destroy the Venom and then I chow down on left and then I get a big null. If he goes Spider-Man, I still lose, I think. Okay. Ah, the Reality Stone. Unfortunately, that costs us some extra cubes. Do I have Echo? Yes, I have Echo. You're thinking it could just be for the next turn, like +2 for each card the opponent plays there on the next turn. Okay, interesting, Fiona. Play it on like turn 5 in a lane where you think the opponent might want to drop down on. Where that you should drop HM out of Sera control. HM. Nope, I don't know who that is. Hit Monkey, Hit Monkey. You play it in Sera Surfer, but probably not Sera Control. Yeah, we can also just Magik over here. Don't let him get the card draw. Yeah, I feel like you drop Hit Monkey unless you're running the Surfer Wong. If you are running Surfer Wong, fire away. Alright, he already used Reality Stone. Advantage us. Iron Lad here feels okay. You took Hit Monkey out of the Sera control instantly. Yeah, they got the Cosmo. We know they got everything for us. This one is not going to be an easy battle. I could put down another 10 power. I could also destroy this and then look to Zola. I could Zola Nova. Has anyone thought of this? Use Zola Nova. Then you have 2 Novas. It's the same deck? Yes. It's the different opponent, same deck. I'd go Hood Carnage instead of the Hit Monkey Lizard. Yeah, I can see that working. Yeah, it's Shang-Chi. How do you destroy the future Novas? Well, with turn 7. Specifically with Magik. I play Nova and then I destroyed with the Zola and then I destroy them later on with the Venom Deathlock. If I played Magik to get a turn 7 and then it's got buffs, buffs, buffs. It would be funny. I don't think it would be actually very good. If Echo was 3k, I would buy. 6k just not worth it in your eyes. Yeah, that's where I was landing on Echo Effect is like, outright for the tokens, I see... I mean, if they just go Spider-Man here, we can't win. Opponent playing a little cowardly, not snapping before the Professor X. Yeah, in terms of like outright token purchase, then the Echo would be a Series 4 for me. In terms of like, if you like the other cards that are releasing inside the same Spotlight Cache, then it's worth it. Like if you needed Iron Lad specifically. The Kank's not very good. Nor do I think that he's going to get much better. Superman, great to see you. What can you replace Mysteria with in Sera Control? Replace Mysteria with in Sera Control. I'll do this. I mean, Sera Control has a lot of different options. Just run another value 2 cost. Maybe Scorpion. Maybe are you still running Spider Ham? Just run Spider Ham. Echo is probably good in this meta. A lot of ongoing combos. 100% there's a lot of ongoing combos. There's the armor. This is like our worst nightmare matchup, eh? Imaginary Droop, thank you for the sub. Thank you. Teddy tried the high Evo deck, lost every match, had the worst luck ever. With high Evo?
Opponent
Walter White? Which one? I'm sorry for the terrible luck. But I've not made a... I'm just wondering which one it is. I've not played high Evo for a little while. Let's see, what was my latest one? Jean Grey, Loki, Shadow King, Destruction, Ongoing Thanos, Phoenix Force Comes Alive, Best 2099 deck? I don't know what the last time was that I played Evo. I'll do this for the energy. Oh, the Living Tribunal? Oh no, the Living Tribunal deck's not working for you? I think that deck is fire. I hate when you see Armor and Cosmo against the Phoenix Force or the Nimrod. Yeah! I mean, they're the hard counters. They are hard counters.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
I think we just lose this matchup pretty much all the time. There goes my monster. It's okay, I didn't want him anyway. Alright. This is the move. We do this little number. We snap. Chat, this is not a smart snap. This is a snap that says for us to be able to come back in this match, we need something crazy to happen right now. Otherwise, we might as well just leave the match, okay? No, no. Nimrod? Not enough. Not enough. It wouldn't have been enough anyway. Oh, he's never won with the deck before. That's cute. Alright. Go enjoy playing up against the negative Surfer and getting slammed. In the tribe deck, it's better to play high power 3 or 4 cards instead of the Electro since you have Magik and Wave already in the deck. What? Eddie, what are we talking about? I want to play our Sera Surfer negative deck. I feel worse getting hit by Spider-Man than I do by Yondu. Yeah. Oh, Spider-Ham than you do Yondu. Well, 100%. Spider-Ham better than Yondu, in my eyes, unless you're running Null. That's the reason that you mute every single player. Yeah. The community is, I feel like the stream community is usually pretty friendly. Like if you go to almost any content creator, I say almost any, but I do think the vast majority of content creators, very friendly, and their stream communities very welcoming. You play in game and they're all like this. Can I see the negative Surfer deck you got? This is it. Let the negative flow. Yeah, I've seen the Living Tribunal in a match about 8 times since he was released. Even after the buff, haven't seen him once. Really, Feck? Have you seen my video on him? Love the, oh, they've never won with that deck before? Yeah. That's how I keep my mental up. Alright, I would love the card draw, but I will not be the one to receive it. I have no early tempo, but I'll just do this. In the Living Tribunal, do we really need Electro, Magik, and Wave? Maybe use Iron Lad instead, more power to spread out. You can try it, Dio. I would say, if anything, you cut like Omega Red to run the Iron Lad and you keep all the energy cheats. The one between Teddy and Phaser? I did. I won a flawless victory. Some players are weird. One person got upset by Spider-Man emote, and Spider-Man emote you every time that he was winning. You only emote because we made the same plays. Yeah, I feel like there's plenty of times where like if you play the same card, if you just say good game or hello, thumbs up, whatever at the very beginning of the match, like that's positive. But I don't see anybody doing that really. PLSG did a video on this deck recently. On this one, the one that I'm running. So, I did not watch his video. I just built this. I'm not claiming any kind of super creativity. It's everywhere on ladder right now. I know Cozy did a big one on it as well, but I don't think Cozy's runs Sera. Does TLSG's run Sera? What did you hit? Venom? You are Phoenix Force. What got destroyed? Nothing? Nothing got destroyed and he's snapping? You tried to do the hello thumbs up, but you get distracted and forget sometimes. Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't hold myself to doing it every single time, but if I can remember, I'll do it. TLSG also did not run the Sera. That's what I think. I think a lot of people are missing out on putting Sera in here as an extra consistency. I don't know. The rogue variant is definitely an edge over the negative surfer decks. Yes, that's what it is. Ooh, she looking good. TLSG uses Zabu and Magik. Yeah, I am not using Zabu. I didn't feel like it was giving me the edge I needed. Okay, so we go... Nope. Mystique here to copy on the Wong. And then we play Brood with the little Broodlings. And I hope to be able to see Iron Man. When I know I'm losing, I'll say that I'm losing and throw a fist bump. These people go crazy. Do they think I was lying? Do they think I'm losing out of all of these games? I don't know. Yeah, nothing got destroyed. Got the Infinite last week with the Furious Dino deck. Yes, Todd. Congratulations. You've seen this deck with the Killmonger and the Zabu. That makes sense. I'm trying the Sera Magik. I went Bast last, so I don't copy Wong. Well, I needed to play a 3-cost anyway. Probably should not have done that. Wolfsbane, check. Silver Surfer, check. Ironheart, check. Wow, these are a lot of good cards. Can you imagine if we played in the right turn order, chat? Oh, what a day it's been. That's how you know it's Friday. It's been a long week, guys. Hang on. On reveal. Yeah. She hit fast and then didn't have a target to copy. These guys going 4 times instead of just twice would make me feel so much more confident. I still don't feel too bad. It's also like a fact-finding mission as to what their deck finishes with. And I'm not sure what it would be. I'm pretty sure that I could win on right. I just don't know about catching up on left. Maybe I still do. Maybe I still do. For the Nimi to 11 power. 26. Buff me. And again, I win on left. Buff me. And again. Let's go. That's how you know the deck is busted. I can make the horrific error of playing Bast last when I know that I want to play Mystique from in hand and still win the game. With bandana, Teddy. Without bandana, Theodore. Teddy, I need to get a Ben Brode interview on the podcast. I do with Brad Siffer. Want to see you ask him the hard-hitting questions. I know you wouldn't party cake around. Are you referring to the recent appearance of Ben Brode on Binks' stream? I would love to get in on some Ben Brode timeline. But he seems to just be best friends with Binks. Like the good old surfer list. Exactly. I absolutely love the Magik buff. It's so good. Richard Mongoose, thank you for the follow. Thank you. I love the Magik buff as well. I think she's too good, though. Why is it always Binks? Thank you. Why is it always Binks? Binks doesn't know it. He's my nemesis. Not sure that you can have a nemesis when they don't know that you exist, but I guess it's just the plot of Spider-Man 2. And I'm the Spot, but I'm just the Spot from the first 5 minutes of the movie. That's what we are. We'll go Magik here. Lately I've been seeing since there's an Enchantress in Cosmos, Mr. Negative has been thriving. Yes, Mr. Negative is absolutely popping off. He's going insane. Are they a full cluster? Let's just throw out little Broody. See where that takes us. Cyborg, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Teddy, do I have contact with other streamers? I believe that game against Brode would be easy. Do you think that a game against Brode would be easy? How many streamers have you seen have one? I feel like it's incredibly rare for Ben Brode to make an appearance on a streamer's channel. Also, it's insane that, like, the community knows Ben Brode pretty well. Like, we see him a lot. We don't see anyone else on the dev team. They have like 2 community managers. The community managers never appear or even like talk that much outside of the Discord. And then Ben Brode is just doing all the PR for the company, which is wild as like, he's good. He's very good at it. It's just a different structure than you ever see for a game dev company. What I would really love, me and Brad, so like, we would love to have Ben Brode on. Also, would love to have Glenn on. If we could get Glenn on, dude. I feel like the discussion there around like scrapped card designs and the stats that they look at, their mentality on the state of the game overall would just be fascinating. Actually fascinating. Play this. And then simmer. Simmer, Cody. Simmer. Old Tim Hawkins joke for you? Anybody? Anybody? Turn 7. Is it better to not play Mystique and just play like Wolfsbane? Or is it better to play like Mystique over here to be able to combo Wolfsbane, Ironheart, and Surfer if I top deck Surfer? This might actually be better than all consolidated. I mean, 4 runs of Ironheart is really good. And then obviously the Iron Man at a 4-3 is insane. Nah, I'm gonna do this. If I need someone to play against, you're around? There we go. That'd be great. We'll set up something. Need to get Fiona in a video with for the channel sometime. That'd be super fun. Ben Brode brought a guy with him to one of the interviews. Some random person. Didn't really say much. To one of the interviews. What are the interviews for what, though? Am I actually doing this instead of Iron Man? I don't know. You can just keep on moving, Human Torch. This could be one where we're supposed to retreat. We didn't hit negative, right? Do this for some more power, and then this buffs everything. What are you going to play? You do not have the ability to reliably Zola this, but it does double into 26. I feel like it doubling into 26 is too much. I don't have Killmonger. We'll get out here.
Escaped.
Have I been playing DC? I've been playing the Dual Force a little bit. Playing a lot of the Might decks. I'm excellent at naming my streams. Thank you, Fiona. Thank you. Do you believe in magic? Thank you, Vec. The encouragement really means a lot, man. Alright, I love Elysium. The things we can do with Elysium and extra turns. Do we need the extra turns if we're getting Elysium and Mr. Negative on 3? Mr. Negative on 3 is like cracked, right? We'll just do this. Don't give the opponent any extra time. Oh, Ben Bro brought him onto the Decker podcast. Interesting. Kent? Was he the one from the design team that was in like the latest The Hot Ones episode that they did? I think could have been what it was. More turns never hurt negative. That is true. You are not wrong. I mean, I could do it now.
Opponent snapped.
It'd be great to be able to find Bast. I could alternatively just set up Wong. And then let it roll. I don't know. Let's go Magik. See where this road takes us. Kent was not in the Hot Wings video. Alright, that was somebody else. What are the next spotlights? The next one is the Legion High Evolutionary Hawk package. Legion looking a lot better with the new Magik, honestly. Didn't think I was going to say this, but he's looking a lot better. And then Mirage, Thanos, and Master Mold ends our season. Mirage looking quite good. And then alongside Thanos is amazing if you don't have him already. Do this and this. Basically, I'll lose this lane, but I'll try and win everything else with the Quad Surfer pop-off. I can play Iron Man, Rogue. I mean, it's not even... Yeah, this is amazing. Yeah, we'll do this. What is the Legion Magik interaction? Magik creates a limbo. Legion creates limbo, spreads limbo to every location. The opponent will have no way to cancel all 3 limbos unless they're running some kind of Psycho deck. And then you're able to nullify the effects of all the other locations and just play on an even board state. I think a lot of decks will actually like that. Been grinding Dual Force like it's your job, Doran. Mirage S4 seems like a good token shot buy. Yes, unless you are missing Thanos. If you're missing Thanos, then it's a very good cash. I think Master Mold is also okay. But then if you just want to pick up Mirage, that would be my... I'm going to buy her out of the token shop. Would also have to play a Legion with a Storm or a Rhino or a Scarlet. Yeah, to cancel it, they would have to do something insane. Is this just Bast? I think it is. I could also play Rogue though, right? So how much energy are we thinking we need to pinch here? If I top deck Sera, I will not be able to play her. If I top deck Wolfsbane or Ironheart, I will be able to play them. So I should just play Rogue because the opponent doesn't have any ongoings for me to care about. We'll do this. And wait. I mean, I guess technically I still don't get to play Sera, right? She'll be 4. I'll have 7 energy. Yeah, I still wouldn't get to play Sera. I guess the idea is that I'm going to play Iron Man here, right? Yeah, so I can do this. And then if I draw Sera, I can play her on right. Let the Surfer go. I don't know if I win in that case, though. Like, Sera right, Surfer playing out. Might not be that good. They have Null, probably. You think their last card is Null, guys? Yeah, you already have the Thanos. But you like the Master Mold. He's not worth the extra tokens. What about buying Tribunal now? Didn't want him last week, but he got buffed now. And seeing him in some very cool decks. He is in some very cool decks. You gotta give him that. monster buff time. Wow. I don't think you buy him though. Like, I don't think you buy Living Tribunal. I think you just celebrate if you have him, and otherwise you just move on and you look forward toward the future with the rest of your tokens. Like, if he's a problem, they'll nerf him. If he sticks around, you'll be able to get him as one of the random cards later on. If you really want to play him, then go for it. But with some of the other stuff coming out and how tight it is on tokens, I feel like you want to wait. Because there's bound to be a cache later on that spotlights a new card that you really want, and it has 2 cards you already own, right? And so in that case, you just want to pick it up out of the shop. There's no way they will nerf Tribunal? There's 100% a way they will nerf Tribunal. Tribunal is so good. I don't think the opponent appreciated what this deck can do. And again, this animation is so good. One more, one more. Let's go! Yeah, I'm excited for Legion for some reason. There we go. You think his last card is Galactus? Yeah, what is his other... He probably just has Carnage, right? Nerf Tribunal to the 6/8. Arguably, this... So the 6/8 is a nerf to his power level off of the Wombo combo. It's a buff in that he can no longer be targeted by Shang-Chi. This... With missing Iron Man is probably the best possible... Like, the best conceivable draw for this deck out of Lamentis, right? Like, we actually could not have done better than this. Tribunal is so mid. Somebody has not been playing against him. Or with him. He's good. He is very good, guys. Gained 12 levels with Tribunal just today, Andrew? Yeah, that sounds about right. Keep going, my friend. Keep going. I might not even get to play everything that I want to. This is crazy. All right, we have to budget. We're working on a fixed income. The IRS says this is all we get. Ooh, Great Web. Great Web? No, that's not what I wanted to see. Anyway, this is 4. This is 5. This is 6. So this has to be now. And if this is now, I guess it has to go here? How do you play around the Great Web? And this, like, I want Bast to move over, right? That's what I want at some point. If it moves Wong later on, I'm dead. But if I just play Brood somewhere else, and then I, like, try to play Wong on Great Web later, stuff will move into the way. And, like, guaranteed choke it out. I think I have to do this. There's a hella Tribunal list with the Magic Lad Jubilee. Consistently puts 30 power in each lane. Yeah. It's very good. Polkabusta. They're counting on the free moves out of the Great Web. I got it. I got it. The prevalence of Magik feels more impactful for Tribunal than the power boost. I think Living Tribunal would be like a... Going to 6/8 to be able to dodge the Shang. It could be interesting. If this pulls right, we're gonna die. Did I just hear the cheeky Tim Hawkins reference? Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Why? 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 It's so annoying. Do this. Didn't want to pull the Bast, eh? It would have been perfect. It would have been Golden Gods. Wong, Mystique, Wolfsbane, Surfer. They had no stopping that. As it is, maybe we're okay. No, we're not okay. Multiple Man's gonna keep on moving for free. At first, I thought this was actually the card. There, oh, of course. Of course. Great Web moves his Human Torch buffed by Hulkbuster, and it moves his Multiple Man buffed by Shuri. What does it move for me? It doesn't move the Bast, let me tell you that. It moves Mawang into the full location. We play it out because the cubes don't matter. Retreating wouldn't save us anything. And I think he's already seen all the cards in my deck. We're not hiding anything. I'm adding 12 on right. That does take me up to the dub. If it moves like Zabu or Shuri. Iron Lad? Oh, yes. Everything was destroyed from the deck, so it, Phoenix Force can pull actually anything. Come on! No! After all that, we were still in the game. After all of that, we were still in the game, and then they just moved the best card again. Can we just go to full delete Great Web? I'm on just delete the Great Web train now. Did read the QA on the Great Web on how it works? It picks player first, then card. So if you haven't had any cards that can move, it's a 50-50. Yes, I did understand that. Nevertheless, Great Web moved our worst possible card in the first opportunity, and then moved their best possible card 3 times in a row. Like, actually, that's what it did. If you looked at the board state, it was like, oh, the worst possible move for me would be Wong to right, Wong to right. All right, on his side, the best possible move would be Human Torch buffed version of Hulkbuster buffed Human Torch to right. Yep, we'll move that one. All right, I just set up Shuri with Multiple Man. I'll take that one too, thank you. All right, the game's on the line. You gotta pull, there's 2 options, either Shuri or Zabu. Nah, give me the newly resurrected Iron Lad. I'll take that one. Get a life. The deck shuffles. I like Mr. Negative. I don't want the deck to shuffle. I'll play Magik over here. You've lost 7 games with this deck. The draw RNG has just been garbage. Ugh. Yeah, we're giving it a spin right now. Are you running Sera? Red really had it in for me, huh? Yeah, I did. Just interesting how they coded it. It is interesting, Jordan. It is interesting. Sorry, I'm just salty. I'm just salty. Don't let it rub off the wrong way. Thank you, and after all that, it was still a close game. To be fair, if they're playing Move, Great Web is available, and the Move player should win. To be fair, Furry Weaver, did you see the game? I was doing so well! In spite of the challenges thrown at us. I did everything I possibly could, and it wasn't enough. Set up the Sera. Negative Sera. Oh, this feels fun. Exact same deck? Interesting, interesting. What are you losing to? Have they changed Great Web to rarity? Yes, it is much more rare now. It is in the 2nd rarest category. Yeah. Last month I talked about Man-Thing, saying he's one of your favorite characters, and now he's coming to Snap! Really happy and excited to see the effect. Axel? Me too. 100% me too. His art looks awesome. Living Tribunal is so fun. Now he's actually as awesome as he looks. Yes. 100%. He's great. Okay. No Bast. No Bast. I still need card draw. I don't want to go into Orcus Forge too heavily. But I think I do play this, and then I play like this. And then we get the little broodlings ready to go. We have Wong. Hang on. We're learning. Brood, then Wong, in case we top deck the Mystique. Though it's really hard to say if you would run Mystique on Wong or Mystique on Iron Man. You probably go Mystique to the Iron Man in this situation. Without Silver Surfer, I think you would. True, you have Ironheart and Wolfsbane, but the Mystique on Iron Man just has to be better, right? Here we go. big Phoenix Force. Thank you. If they had multiple man, we would have been in trouble. For sure. I can ask about the future installments for the different variant lines. I don't know what they're planning there. Okay. Rogue is actually not it. It's just like, no, it is. I do this, and then I have you. Kind of fun. Board's full. Should I be running Dazzler? Magic alone makes this deck wild. I put up over 80 points and didn't play negative or Sera. Yeah, just the turn 7 with what you can do with like Bast, elevating Iron Man Mystique is awesome. So greedy with the Hulkbuster on the Shuri MM Phoenix Force. Yeah, but this deck is born out of greed. Maybe they'll give us some secrets. It would be cool to be able to talk about some variant lines and like what you could expect in the future. Yeah, it might be subject to an NDA. So far, I feel like honestly, the content creators are pretty terrible at keeping the NDA. But so far, it's just been like warnings from Second Dinner about those small leaks that have happened. Hopefully everybody just stays on their best behavior and Second Dinner doesn't have to form like a hardcore police force on it. Alright, go right. Yes! Put him away. Running almost the same deck, but Bishop instead of the Rogue. Is Rogue better? Well, I was honestly expecting more mirror matchups where I do think that the Rogue is really good right now. Bishop, of course, a great scaling card. It's a bit of a meta read. Like if you... Here's the thing. If you lose to an ongoing built synergy deck, 100% you're going to go back and you're going to put in the Rogue rather than the Bishop. But until that happens, run with it. My read on the meta was that I was going to be playing this Mr. Negative mirror match over and over again. So that's why I'm running Rogue. The Teddy Wife reviews all NDAs. Teddy Wife is a lawyer. She makes sure that the NDAs are up to snuff. Thinking that are going to make the TVA team to watch the creators. And you're pruned. Pruned from the program. Pruned from the program. Oof. See, that's the thing. Like, I hope that doesn't have to happen. I hope that doesn't have to happen. Except for any of the content creators who are bigger and better than me, in which case, please let it happen, and I will take all of your fame and inside track of information. Ironheart understood the assignment 100%. Is Sera better than Zabu for negative? That's a great question. I'm actually thinking yes. What do we think, chat? Overall, chat consensus. What's the poll? I think I can create... can I create the poll? I'll start a poll here. As we wait. Engage with your audience. Yes. Yes, engage with my audience. Start a poll. This is only on YouTube, guys, sorry. Is Sera better? Which is better in negative? Sera? Zabu. Ask my community. See what my community has to say. I feel like I like the Sera. I like the Sera because she's going to make the deck better when you don't find negative. Zabu gives you a better high roll when you have negative early. Like if you can play negative on 3 consistently, that's so good for the deck. But when you don't find negative, you're floundering around like a blind man. When you have Sera, you're like, I have a purpose. and my purpose is still letting me win the game. I can play like Bast early, buff my hand, play Sera on 5, and still hit the Iron Man Mystique combo on 6 to steal some wins. Play Surfer Zabu, but this looks better. There we go. How about this? Rogue is better because she can steal the Zabu from the opponent, and then you never have to worry about it. I feel like taking Zabu here is okay. We can also wait to be able to hit like their Hawk or their Dino later on. Interesting. I could get all the energy this way. Sean, thank you for the sub. Thank you. We're gonna go Brood, actually. Coulson. It does give them a safe pocket over here to be able to play into. But we'll just have to deal with that. Turn 4, merge your cards, so don't play over there. Play over here instead. They have 6 energy. Yo. Well, yeah, it's gonna be Iron Man. Just beat the hella high roll with this deck. Yes, this deck is the real deal. Okay, Coulson. It is needed 4 power, I suppose. That's awkward. It's like, sorry you had to do that. Sorry, not sorry. Your turn 4 sucked. Why not both? Interesting question. Why not both? What would we cut from the deck to be able to run both? Basically, to be able to add Zabu into this, what are we cutting? Following the most recent balance and meta changes, which card is looking like it will be nerfed next? Don't say too early. Which card will be nerfed next? Fascinating concept. I think it actually is going to be one of the cards that was buffed. It's either going to be Living Tribunal or Magik. Like, I think that they are a definitive cut above what everybody else is doing right now. I think I still play this out. Do I snap though? The Enchantress to my Iron Man, which is so bad. But I'm getting double buffs from all the Surfer. I'm gonna go with Magik rather than the Living Tribunal. I think that Magik will get increased to a 4 cost, is my prediction. And I'm trying to think, like, the other most popular deck in the meta right now is Thanos. I don't think anything in the Thanos package is actually going to get nerfed. Now that Bounce is kind of dropping off. That's my guess. Like, I don't know. I love the meta right now. The meta feels wide open. We'll play this. Arrow not gonna move nothing. We do win this, right? Get the Quinjet. That white hot room power. Alright, what are the poll results? The poll results are 50-50? You guys are no help. Alright. Poll results actually perfect 50-50. Magik feels like a 4-3. She feels like a 4-2. Magik feels like a 4-2. Definitely, it was like every time I played Spider Pig was like Spider Ham. Feels like a 2-1, and I'm playing it for 1-1. I'm just getting away with like energy robbery. I feel like that with Magik. I'm just getting away with energy robbery whenever I play this card. Only card that's still terrible to play against is the Spider-Man. Yeah. When they get the Thanos deck hits X and then Spider-Man in sequence, it's like, no, oh snap, don't dignify the casserole. We do not recognize casseroles here. It's just a unanimous victory, as God intended. The poll was essentially, do you do the TLSG deck or the Teddy deck? Tough choice, tough choice. Once upon a time, I asked TLSG if he wanted to do a podcast with me. Never responded. That would have been fun. Poll results are perfectly balanced, as all things should be. Teddy, you don't have a 2-drop. You should be saving Bast. I could be saving Bast. Then she would have hit Iron Man, right?
Opponent snapped.
If I draw Ironheart, I still have a way to be able to win on left. But then I have to like start setting up a Wong right now to be ready for it. Galaxy, great to see you. Weird like me, we're gonna do a podcast about bandanas. Let's go. Retreat on this one. It doesn't mean that I have to top deck the Ironheart, which is a 50% chance, right? Because I could draw this turn and next turn. 2 out of 4. We can bounce.
Escaped.
They have the Enchantress. That is true, they do have the Enchantress. We need to be able to cultivate our ongoings for the end. No, Galaxy, I'm not doing 1v1s right now. Wolfsbane, Rogue. Here's the thing, he has not shown Dino, and he doesn't have Hawk, so I'll take that. Thank you very much. Teddy is the tiebreaker. The Teddy tiebreaker is Sera instead of Zabu. Magik. Interesting. So I could go Wong, vulnerable to the Enchantress. I could play Magik. Where's Mr. Negative in all this? Be great if he ever showed up. Rogue with Sera, so you can have both? Yeah. Just Rogue their Zabu and then play your Sera. You're on easy street. Put this down over here. The opponent is feeling the pinch from all the squirrels. Not that much of a pinch. Eight power. I could play it now. Just to see if we hit. And if we hit, then I can go like Iron Man, Wolfsbane, Iron Man, Mystique. I could also do this. Maybe I do this. Alright, here we go. Because they didn't snap, we're free to try. It's pretty low odds. It's very low odds. Come on. Ooh, no. No Surfer. Surfer would have been the dub. I think we have to bow out again. Oh, close. It got us close enough so that Surfer would have been the win. Like, I'm quite confident Surfer would have been the win. With the double buffs? No! There we go, there we go. Love it. Take it as a wash. Play for higher stakes later. So again, they're not showing any Dino. I think that they are just the card generation deck. I think they're just handicapping themselves not playing Dino, honestly. How many infinite tickets, Teddy? Not very many. Not very many at all. My my stream on Wednesday was so bad. The deck that we won with, I'm trying to remember. We played the Thanos deck. Like I've been testing so many new cards. We have not played like the most meta decks very often. But when I did, I'm trying to remember what happened. I think I go Brood here. I want to be able to grab Ant Maze and then set up Magik. Like I could go Mr. Negative on Ant Maze and then go Magik on 5. Yeah, let Brood soak up as many Island buffs as possible right now. Echo fit in here maybe for the Wong protection. The problem is that the Echo takes up the board space. Yeah, Echo will take up the board space and the deck space and will still not protect from Enchantress, right? Well, no more negative. That's for sure. This time we finally don't get betrayed by Great Web. Watch, the game will find a way. I will play Wong on right, like a sane individual. And then I will play Mystique. And then I will play... That means I never get to play on Ant Maze. Maybe it's still good enough. Let's see. It's hard up against this enemy deck because they can keep on generating good stuff the whole time. Have no incentive to go to Infinite Conquest again. The border rewards is just sucks. Just doing silver to get your medals, and maybe gold if you get bored. Yeah, because gold is worth a couple more medals, right? Ongoing Thanos was doing the best for me? Yeah. There is no way we win. This Enchantress, very much a problem for this deck. Man. Very much a problem for this deck.
Escaped.
Is there any protect? We can't even run protection because we're using Wong, right? Like Cosmo doesn't actually protect us. We have to have our unreveals be available. It's hard. Gold is just kind of fun, more serious decks and players for a good challenge, but Infinite is just unappealing now. I don't know. Gamer Brain feels like I am getting robbed for the time it takes. Yes. Infinite is for the grind lords. Now, if you... Like, Infinite is, again, a lot of medals, right? It's a whole stack of medals. So, there's something appealing there, just to run it casually, just see how far you get. Crank out the medals to be able to max out the shop. They have some cool stuff. The exclusive avatar or whatever. I don't know. Something to think about. This is going to be a very tight board. A very tight board. I will play. Like, do I have space for... Roguing their Quinjet, it appeals to me. We'll do this. What's a general consensus on the cost of reward shop items? In Conquest, weird like me, I think the general consensus is people sad that they got more expensive. But in general, you should still be able to get the stuff that you want out of the shop anyway. It was just kind of it feels bad when they made the change. Playing with Domino, she's actually good with Iron Lad. I disagree, Jason Lang. Chavez is very good with Iron Lad, but I don't think Domino is. It is a lot of metals. It just feels like you have to win an infinite. Yeah, like if you're going into infinite with the mentality like I gotta win, then that's gonna burn you out super fast. Super fast. They're snapping? But why? Ah, the wave. That sucks. They hit waves till now. Yeah, the metal shop. Alright. They have wave. Do we have to dump every time we get a shot?
Escaped.
Yeah, you're running Chavez as well? Yeah, I would not run Domino. I would just run the Chavez. Run another 2 cast. Maybe Shanna in the Tribunal deck instead of Omega Red, more power to the board, or is that just too random to be helpful? I think it is too random, Dio, because you're never going to want to play Shanna towards the end of the game, and you don't want to play her at the beginning because then the 1 cost is going to get in the way of setting up your Wombo combo lane. Your Wombo combo lane is already locked at like Protection, either Cosmo or Invisible Woman, and then Iron Man, Onslaught, and Living Tribunal. So like Shanna doesn't fit in that play order, game plan, whatever. That's the problem that I have with it. I will play... Not Wong. I will hold Wong. I will play Magik. We're learning the value of holding our cards. Kirala's great to see you. Been a while. 7 infinite seasons got you out of the game for a few months. And now we are right back in it, Urko. Picking it up like riding a bike. Start seeing more people using Enchantress now because of Living Tribunal. I think they're running Enchantress because of the deck that I'm playing now. But it hurts Living Tribunal as well. For 3 power is actually useful with the Iron Man. But for Domino? Domino further decreases your brick or floor with Iron Lad. How so? I don't know, I'm not seeing it.
Opponent snapped.
Interesting. I accept your snap. I'm wondering if I Wolf's Bane on mid or not. I could also play I'll play Brood on left. I will play Brood on left. I'm looking at playing Wong and then Mystique on the side. Right, he can only Enchantress 1. He wants to Enchantress mid, but then I still get the Mystique version over here on the side. That's going to be strong. I like that. I like that. Are there any decks that I would play Domino in? I would play Domino in Agatha. That's all. The only thing I don't like in the middle shop this season is the Mr. Sinister variant. I think it looks kind of weird. Not your style, but you're going to grind for it because you got to catch them all. Exactly. Like, it's the exclusive. People, when they see it, will still understand what it was from, even if it's not your cup of artistic tea. Happy Friday. Hope everyone is having a great end of the week. Zuka, great to have you on the stream. I think Wong Mystique. Wong right, Mystique mid. We lost Wolfsbane. That is very unfortunate. It's funny because I can't play it. He'll switch the deck and switch it back. I think this deck got us. I mean, they were running all the answers, right? This deck that we were fighting had Enchantress and Wave. Both very good up against what our deck wants to do. Both very good options. Alright. GG's. Have I encountered a Living Tribunal Hella deck in Conquest so far? Yes, I have, Zuka. It beat me. Oh. What? I guess they didn't have the Tower of Power. We're still in this. Mr. Negative is still alive. Let's go. Let's go. Never underestimate Iron Man. I think there was a long period where the community was underestimating Iron Man. Like, he's your starter card. You just move away from him. And he is so back. I guess Bast really helped bring him back. Right? That's part of why it came back. Yeah, it slapped you around as well, Zuka. It's very good. I might have to do a chapter part 2 of my Living Tribunal that is running the Hella package. Upalulu, thank you for the follow, man. Thank you. That was a dumb play by them. Rather than just going on right. Yes. Chrome Omega, he must be running on his like 3 Goldie. I don't think he's a Conquest vet. So we'll take those. Iron Man's like a lot like Dracula. When you see him hit the board, you really consider abandoning that lane 100%. Why did I not just play Mr. Negative last turn? Chat? Anyone else doubting my sanity? I guess I've been doubting my sanity ever since I managed to muff up that Destruction deck game. Asta and Valk. Yeah, Valk also helped, but then people were sleeping on Ironheart. And now we also have Nikia and Forge. Ooh, you think Forge is actually good? That's a hot take. I respect the hot takes. I respect the hot takes that are actually hot takes. So often people will come in hot take and it's not a hot take. Saying that Forge is good because of Iron Man is a hot take. I don't know. It's not that good, right? But it is something. Making double use of the buff makes him like a 2/5, which is just kind of what other cards do. We're definitely going Brood. And then I think we throw Rogue for the steal, and then we hold. Then running around with the Tribunal Hella package that we just had a video on. It is pretty hilarious. Oh yeah. Snap on him, we win these? We win these. His Enchantress still scares the heck out of me. Now we win these.
Snap.
No, his wave. There's always something. So I have to do like this now, right? Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. Everything goes insane. And then for the final turn, I don't know, play Ironheart. Between Enchantress and Wave, he like always has a way to come back into the game. So we just need to play all of this now before he plays Wave. He accepts. He throws out Wave. Too late, my friend. It's too late. How are you going to be able to answer? Oh, this power. Oh, he has the Super Scroll? The Super Scroll is a good idea. The Super Scroll is a very good idea. We have to be careful with our Iron Man. Iron Man's not good. Up again. One more. Love it. 25, 32. Yeah, it seems like a lot of power. Hot take, putting Black Cat in your deck with 0 revives, they never see it coming. They're always going to be like, but what about the Black Cat? Who got Shang-Chi? Yeah, never used the Shang-Chi. My stat lines had never been high enough. Oh, there goes the gold run. Disgusting. Shang-Chi coming in with the steel chair. Why no Iron Man? Where would I play Iron Man, Jason? You're in bronze, Urko? You'll work your way up very quickly, I think. Iron Man wins it? What are you talking about? Iron Man wins it. The previous game, you're saying play Iron Man on left? You're saying play Iron Man into his Super Scroll? I kind of want to play it again. Is it bad just to go back into the exact same deck? The scroll never forgets. Would have saved Surfer till turn 7? You would have saved Surfer until you could only play one card? You're saying just set everything up and then sit? The problem, Mr. Ghost, is that he could have Enchantress. If I played it, I played around Wave. If he didn't Wave, then he could beat me with Enchantress. It's like it's a guess. So you could hold Silver Surfer and then lose to Enchantress, or you could play Silver Surfer. We'd never even seen Shang-Chi. So yes, I lost to Shang-Chi, but I didn't even know that it was in the deck. But you would be able to beat Wave and Enchantress. You just lose to Shang-Chi, which is the mystery card. So I think we made the right decision. Sarcastic, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Lazarildin, have a great one. Let's go one more. We might not run the same deck through this entire gold, but this way at least the deck gets 3 games. We'll give it as 3 games, then we'll change it up. A lot of Surfer decks will run Goose for that. We'll run Goose for what? Protection from Enchantress? I don't have space to fit Goose in my negative deck. I've even cut Zabu. We knew about the Wave and the Enchantress, so we played around those 2 known issues. Exactly. So much ongoing hate. So much ongoing hate. Am I actually playing Negasonic here? I could also play Rogue. It's like showing one of my tech cards, but you're Sera control. I'll throw Rogue down. It's the bad matchup. Yeah. They hit so much to be able to counter us. Will Leech make a comeback because of all the magics? Maybe. With extending the game, Leech just makes sense, right? You got your Patriot? That was created by Camp Lehigh. Alright. Not gonna help either of us, I don't think. This deck really just seems like a Surfer with negative added versus a negative deck. I did the same of throwing him in some Surfer decks since he helped everything. Well, yeah, I mean it is, but Wong and Iron Man really love getting flipped over. Are you saying specifically because I'm running the Sera? Get me more card draw. The Rogue value is so big. Have 2 caches saved up for the Thanos week. Really want the Thanos and Mirage. Also wouldn't be mad with the Magic Mode to run the Ronin deck. Exactly, JL. If you're missing all 3 of those cards, it's looking like a very good cache. Teddy knows I've been a Shadow King believer for forever. Yes, you have. It's finally coming into fruition. Alright, we'll play Sera here. And nothing else. Don't have Wave. Just don't have Wave. They're just gonna use Scarlet Witch on us, okay. I thought we had that good of a hand anyway. The problem is it costs us the extra cubes. We don't get the tactical retreat. This is going to be another bad matchup. Just going to be another bad matchup. If you run a Shadow King deck and don't build it so that you won't have priority, then you screwed up. Yeah, you got to be very careful coming in last with that one. With a lot of control decks in general. They're just snapping on the good matchup now. Sure. Grizzly, you just got the new bundle. That Thor variant is fire. That Thor variant is one of the best ones for Thor. I think it is the best Thor variant, maybe. His nullified Thor is also very good, though. Or not the nullified one, the Venomized? Venomized Thor. There are two camps today, the Magik users and then the Storm Witch anti-Magicators. Yeah. The Inquisition. The Witch Hunters for everybody in Witcher lore. Scarlet Witch value gone up with the magic buff? 100%. So much control out there right now. Yeah. We might go back to the Dino deck that has our Cosmo. Negative me? That's me some days. You go in with a fun deck and every game you run into your counters. Dormammu, it happens to all of us. That bundle seems such good value. All the variants are good. I am glad that they released them for just $10. I mean, part of me wished that there was some currency in there as well for the $10. Like just full repeat of the battle pass. Make the Dolphins super happy. But it is still nice. Ahmed Tucker, thank you for the follow. Thank you. 3x value. Those memes are never gonna die, are they? Nor should they. Alright. I don't like anything we can do. Except Wong, Rude, Ironheart. Two activations of Ironheart, the Broodlings hop out. It's not bad. I just don't know if it actually gets the win or not. They have Sera as well. I'll take it. In the bad matchup, we have to take some swings. He's working on the hit monkey. And final card, Nova. I guess that was good for a hit monkey buff, eh? Alright, where is the real Mysterio? That's what beats us, right? Yeah. Real Mysterio beats us. Didn't allow the illusion to land. Huh, interesting. Okay. You lose your chat privileges now. Ignorantly got the 3x value as a new player because you wanted to play the Hawk. Now you see that it was really bad value, but the variant is so fire. Listen, JL, the variant is very good. You got the variant, you got the avatar. Those will, I believe they are exclusive to the pack. So you can enjoy having them now that you've got them. Burbus, good to see you. Them putting the best Hawk variant behind that paywall was the worst part. I don't know, Hawk has a lot of really good ones. Doesn't he? The 3x value was kind of hilarious that they tacked that on there. Like, under what metric did they possibly run that? I didn't want him getting multiple monkeys or multiple kitties, stuff like that. So we'll cancel that. Put a cancel on that. Go negative here. Negative, roll that into Sera. Try and top deck the Iron Man. pair Iron Man with Mystique to be able to win. Yeah, I got that pack too, but because I saw that one data mined and decided that was the one. There you go, Austin. As long as we're making informed choices. Why no Zabu or Psylocke to cheat out negative Burbus? Because Magik gives us the consistency anyway. And then we have Sera. Basically, we're running just a Surfer deck with negative in it. To be able to get a slightly different high roll. So either you find Sera or negative, or if you find both of them, then things can really get wild. What Surfer deck is best for Infinite? Great question, Pogger. It might not be this one, as we are coming to see. This one might not be it. All right, I'll take that away from you. Wouldn't want you having too much fun over there. Then I'll play my Brood. Then I'll play my Bast. And then I'll hold up. Honestly, I should play Bast on left, right? And then hold up. Gives me Wong, Mystique. I can space those out with whatever I top deck.
Oh, snap.
There we go. Would have gotten that pack if I could afford the variant. Is sick. Mr. Teddy, what if I replace Bast with Shang? Well, then I have actually a control card in the deck, which would be fantastic. Bast. Bast is very nice when you do not get the inverted version of Mystique or Iron Man. I don't know, we might be okay without them anyway. Another Scarlet Witch. Yep. Alright. We'll just go home here.
This just in.
That's fine. We don't have to play each other anymore. Alright, we'll put up Mr. Negative for a little while. He feels a little too vulnerable to control. Like he's not running any kind of protection. We could go back to Dino. We could also run... we could go Deck Builder, new deck. This would be like a... I guess I already have one, don't I? Yeah, you cancel this. Sera negative, this one. Magical Surfer. Is there, like, what can we build out from here? And we could also just run Witch. But I kind of like the Magik instead. And this time we have, we could add Cosmo to make sure that our Limbo remains. Also just get some extra control down. We could then... I don't know, like the deck is okay. Is Shadow King what we want? Do Null, Zola negative with the Shang, Yandu, and then the Crystal. The Crystal? Nice, nice. Nah, we were already trying the negative destroy. I think that's also pretty vulnerable to control. We could cut the Nakia for other control. Like, I feel like either Rogue or Enchantress is a must right now. It's obviously doing very well up against us. So what if we bring in Rogue? Then... we could cut... run the Jean? I don't know if I like Jean for this version of the deck. Cut Shadow King for... I was thinking like Hit Monkey. But it could be Gene. Long Surfer and Absorbing Man is insane. Yeah, when you hit the combos. A lot of really good stuff out there right now. Still, it would be vulnerable to their control. So we cannot Cosmo our Wong. No Maximus? Who do we cut for Maximus? I feel like, yeah, no Maximus. We're relying on Wong, Ironheart, Surfer for buffs and power. What about Echo on the Wong lane? What about it? No one's played Cosmo against us. They just catch us with Enchantress right now. If only Echo protected from the Enchantress. I do kind of want to try Monkey. There's less bounce, we can cut the Killmonger. Cut Killmonger and Nova, and then be able to run. That opens up space to be able to go like either Max or Monkey. And then the one cost, what do we do as the one cost? Is that just Kitty? It could be Kitty ourselves. It could be Echo for the extra control. Maybe it's actually Echo. You do like that Gambit variant? Grizzly, we built an entire discard deck to be able to showcase that variant, and it didn't go well, but it is nice. I think Max is overrated, but I do have Cosmo. That's true, I do have the Cosmo. If we cut Killmonger Nova, we could run Max, and then we could run Kitty, or Echo. Cut Nova, but to keep the Killmonger. The Nova buff is meh, but killing Kitty is worth it. But then the problem is initiative. I'm not really teched to be behind an initiative, right? I mean, I'm not putting up anything special in terms of tempo, but I'm not throwing initiative very well either. I still like the false round 7 play with Storming the Limbo. We could do that too. We could run Storm Jug, right? Storm Jug. Put those back into Surfer. It's still a nice variant. Yep. Maybe we'll be able to find better use later. Hey. Well, the perfect matchup for Killmonger to go out on. There is enough Thanos that Killmonger could have something, you know? I want to be able to play Sera before Dream Dimension goes. Storm Jug does feel nasty. It could be good.
Opponent snapped.
Alright. I feel good here. Yeah, Killmonger immediately like, I heard they were trying to bench me. Just you and me, cousin. We get things done. Jeff. I think it's like Brood. Jeff. Could switch to Jeff for the Invisible Woman to hide the Killmonger. Yeah, we could. But we're also talking about just cutting Killmonger, so I don't know. Here we go. Maybe we should not have played Jeff. He could have been a trap for the Ironheart buffs. Thankfully, it didn't happen. I don't know what the emote is. Next mansion cycle. Power Stone is a good one. Devil D. Ooh. Pretty slick with it.
Victory.
No Nova, but having Killmonger is nice for Conquest. If you hold Killmonger and then never show the Nova, they just expect you don't have it. That is like the level of the mind game, right? That one feels like a good win. Killmonger flick at the end. Luke's bar. I'm okay with that. I got the Jeff, I got the Broodlings. We can put so many 3s onto the board here with Brood and the Broodlings on Luke's bar. Now, if I play it once, I get 2 Broodlings. If I play it again, I would only get 1. So I'd probably just play it on another lane. But I will play it now. He played Time Stone early, but he gets it back to play again. Another Dream Dimension? Is this the featured location? Chat? Did they change Conquest to have featured locations? It's actually good for us, right? It's restricting his ability to drop Devil Dino or Prof X on curve. And he probably has the Spider-Man as well, right? Alright, I know my opponent's being a good sport and all, but it's still like a little annoying that he keeps on emoting. Turned from 93 to 100 in record time using the Hello Living Tribunal deck with the new Magik. It's so good. It's very fun. Alright, we'll go Brood here. But then unfortunately we cannot play Sera. Everyone running Magik. I almost want to cut Magik since I know that they're just going to play her for me. In a lot of your matchups right now, they will. The thing is, it depends on what your goal is right now, Dorn, right? Is your goal to win the most matches, or is your goal to learn new decks? If you want to learn and optimize your own new decks, you need to run Magik yourself to understand how it plays in the curve and when you want to use her or not. If your goal is just to be able to beat as many opponents right now as possible, then you should probably not run Magik. And again, opponents will just play her for you. Alright, we Surfer here. It's a kind of creative Surfer, right? He comes back. And then I can play him again next turn. I get all the buffs over here, +6. That takes me to 12. You're at 15. I can move Jeff, that ties. I play Surfer again, I get the dub.
Oh, snap.
I like this. I like this a lot, actually. My opponent does too. So I don't even have to move the Jeff, right? Let's think about this. If he plays Jeff, he goes up to 18. My +6 takes me to 18. I should move Jeff. Oh, I should move Jeff. And I should also play Killmonger. He's flipping first. I'll be able to clear away any stones that he chooses to use. Then I'll play Surfer here. I'll get the buffs here. Move Jeff. Okay, we got him.
Victory.
Echo could get rid of the Dino. Yes, Echo can get rid of the Dino. It's very hard to predict, and then if you play it early, the opponent will usually just dodge. Gringlish, great to see you. Hope the heart of the cards has been with you, Teddy. Not really. We've played a lot of fun decks. We've had a good time of it. But not been particularly competitive. What, we made round 2 gold? Did we make round 3 gold? I don't remember. Okay. How do we feel about Magik? I don't have any real key cards here. We'll throw out the Magik. Mr. Negative knew Teddy was not the real believer in his power. I guess so. Doran, I am a real believer in his power, though. If you go way back to the beta days, I was running a Mr. Negative with Leech before other people believed in him. Then he became the meta. Oh, Statue of my Nightcrawler? Okay. If I must, I do think I must protect a Limbo. No shenanigans here. Where's the water coming from when Jeff lands? His own slippery little body. Okay, so if I move Jeff, that takes me up to 5. And then I do mass Ironheart buffs plus Nova buffs. There's actually a world where we get the dub. So I will throw... I think it's like Nova left, Wong right. End turn. See what we draw. I am not afeared. I know that he has Jeff as well. Unfortunately, we cannot get guaranteed buffs through the Surfer. We need to play Ironheart like next turn, so that there aren't any other cards getting in the way of these buffs. Oh, but Sera is so good. Alright guys, I take it back. We have to play Sera. Why are they running Captain Marvel? I think the opponent is just handicapping themselves with running this one. Maybe they just want to show off the pixel variant. Maybe that's it. I just don't think, like, they could be doing so many better things with 5 energy, right? Right? Maybe I'm just a hater. It's karma for being evil, running the leech way back. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what it is. Alright. Jeff moves over. Negasonic plays. My opponent flips first. I get to keep the 5 power. Then Ironheart goes, then Surfer goes. I should play it in a different order. I should move Jeff, and then I should play Ironheart, and then I should play Negasonic, and then I should play Surfer. More odds of the buffs consolidating here. I have to get so many, though. I don't know. I don't think it's possible for me to actually win at X Mansion. Are you at 5? Maybe I can. I hit 2 and I tie. I hit 3 and I win. It's possible. Alright. I'll accept. I was thinking about it. Maybe it's not so far-fetched. He didn't have Jeff. Knocks the card out of my hand. You just run Black Bolt. This deck is off in left field, guys. Oh, that was none of them? None of them again? But then we come in with a tie and again. Ah!
Higher, further, faster, baby.
There we go. You're getting destroyed by Tribunal. What is this discard nonsense? Beyonzo? It's a beautiful thing to behold. It's just the new meta. You'll get used to it. It's crazy. It's crazy what he's able to do. It's a cool Captain Marvel. It's a rare Captain Marvel because most people don't run pixels. Undefeated today in Dual Force with Wonder Woman plus Flash, 8-0. So you're the one, Dorn. You are the one. Have they done a balance patch in Dual Force yet? I'm just kind of tired of losing to Might. I'm tired of playing Might in general. It feels so snowbally. Like, Dual Force is like, it's like Yu-Gi-Oh! It's over by like turn 3. Almost every game. I feel like they need to fix that. They either need to embrace it or fix it. And right now it feels like they're doing neither. Eddie, I'm excited to try out that Sera Dino deck. Go for it, nerd. I think it is a good one. We might actually run it one more time. I like it. Teddy, what are my thoughts on Mirage coming up? Love Mirage. My stocks on Legion have gone from don't touch it to okay, maybe there's something with Magik. Because just think about it, like Magik into Legion, spreading Limbo, nullifies all location effects and guarantees you turn 7. The opponent cannot do the shenanigan of turning it off. So I'm a little higher than on Legion than I was initially with the new Magik change. And then Mirage just looks really good. Like I run Mirage in this deck, I think. Trying to think of who I cut though. I think Mirage is just generally good. Like Mirage is the card that Cable wanted to be. I'm gonna get Mirage out of the cache. Or sorry, not out of the cache, out of the shop. Mirage is worth the 3k. Living Tribunal a better card now? Bearded Grizzly, Living Tribunal actually a good card now. Not only a better card, it's actually a good card. It's elevated itself from the Abyss to competitive. Real talk, I can tell who's winning turn 1 of 95% of those matches, but I also win because of my speed cards more than your might cards. Well, yeah, your speed cards also come out with insane tempo. Like, the only thing that holds a candle to the might cards are the speed cards in terms of, like, the early tempo. But then again, you just buff your speed cards with your might cards, right, Dorn? Like, you just put super strength on, whatever the old Speed Force guy is with Flurry, and you're like, yeah, GG. Okay, GG. Right? Is Dual Force out of beta? No, it's in open beta right now. But they just did a major update on Dual Force where you get rewards for daily logins. So the beta is progressing pretty quickly. Mirage, what's his ability? You get the lowest cost card in the opponent's hand, and then you buff that card by 2. I would love a card, guys. Like, so White Queen copies the highest cost card, Mirage will copy the lowest cost card. What if we got a card that stole? I'm talking outright steals. The opponent goes down 1 hand size and you go up 1. I think that kind of thing would be cool. That's why I wasn't too disappointed when I pulled Tribunal, because I knew that he'd become good eventually. You were trusted. I didn't think that they were going to buff him for a while. And I didn't think that they were going to buff him as much as they did. Alright, so the opponent discarded Crystal, MODOK, Tribunal, and Hulk. Well, we know what's coming. They're just waiting to be able to draw into Hela. They have the Limbo. We've got double Vision, double Dino, and then I'm going to play Cosmo on turn 6. I might play it on turn 7, actually. We'll see. Ideally using the red for buffs on the green. Yeah, that's like that's the sauce.
I am Iron Man. I am Iron
Collector
Man.
and decks are booming right now. Yeah, they're eating good. Right. Don't give me any more of your on reveal nonsense. And how about you how about you take some rocks on your way out? I don't know. Something like this. We can move this vision to be able to play another card, rearrange this vision depending on where cards land. Maybe I don't need the double rock slide. But what else am I going to play? It's just going to be like White Queen. Right? Rogue is Iron Man first. You're right. Rogue is Iron Man first, and then Cosmo, lock it in. Thank you, chat. Coin flip. Aptly named. Willing host, hit me up, Phoenix. Yeah, that sounds right. What just happened? This just happened, Burrow. Probably not the most energy efficient combo, but sounds pretty fun. Iron Man and Mystique on T6, so good. So much fun. I think Green Arrow Superman is a stronger deck. Is a stronger deck? Superman is not it. Ooh, even follow the Cosmo. Ah!
Victory!
Go ahead, retreat. He's thinking about it. You knew he was thinking about just retreating. What a pull, what a pull. Quinn jet me. Agent 13. Rogue gonna be our MVP. Because here's the thing. I guess they still run Invisible Woman, right? But they don't run Cosmo. So my pure Living Tribunal deck gets to run Cosmo. The Hela version does not. Sorry. Yeah.
Victory.
Here we go. Sit down, coin flip. Negative feels great, but I might try Lad now that I got him from a cache. Let's go, Urko. Do it. Oh, Urko. Are you gonna put Lad in negative? I did it. I had a deck guide on it. I'm trying to remember what the whole list was. I don't quite remember, but it synergizes well with Zabu. And you get, when you get the inverted Mr. Negative, one, it looks awesome. Like his card art with the inverted effect is super cool. Two, it is so rare that it just is awesome. All right. My guy thinks he's got something special going on. He does not have something special going on. Fortunately, I don't have anything special going on either. Magik for more time. Why, thank you, good sir. I could not play it for myself, so you will have to play it for me. I think I just am supposed to Shang here. I could White Queen. I could White Queen and then wait into Sera and then play Shang-Chi later. Maybe this is actually better. Hellcow cuts LT. And Hela? You have been betrayed. Your own forces betray you. I'll play Sera on the side. Maybe they'll move Hellcow mid. That'd be nice if they fill their side. I think that's the snap that says they just want the game to end now. They want to be dead. Especially with nothing to play on turn 5. Okay. So now we play Devil D, Windjet, and Agent 13 all simultaneously. We wait for a card. One of our cards will likely move mid, and then I will play Shang-Chi on mid, kill their Hulk, win on mid, drop. It'll be turn 7. I can play the Shang-Chi plus the Nick Fury, plus maybe what Agent 13 creates, plus maybe we'll see what I top deck. Or you think he's just going to play Infinite? He could be setting up Infinite. That's true. Maybe he does have something. Well, then I'll Shang-Chi the Infinite instead. So are you saying that I should play Devil Dino on mid to make sure that I get that to stack up against his Hulk? I could do that. But then it's like going to close off the lane. Maybe that's fine. You're right. Infinite lands. Please go mid. Infinite go mid. Infinite go mid. Sera? That's fine. Totally fine. A 3-cost Jane Foster? It's really good. It's like really, really good, but I also can just do this. I think I just do this, right? Nah, he's got Giganto to be able to play on left. So why would I play anything on left when I can just put more power on right? Drop this because I don't even have to. I just let the power go on Devil Dino. Yeah, it's this.
I am Iron Man.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, they dig up
Did
this
I actually
time.
lose? No! I got psyched out by the Giganto. Hang on.
Victory.
I was down by 11, up by 12. By 1. Ooh, I actually thought I'd lost there on the power stack of the Iron Man. I was bemoaning the fact that I hadn't just dropped my cheeky Zabu on left. Calculated, calculated. Hey, all right, all right. We'll finish this silver, and this will be our last matchup of the stream. 100% win rate. Not true. We lost earlier in the stream. All according to the plan. Exactly, exactly. That's the domain. And up against Typhoon. I feel like I've played against Typhoon before. Typhoon is this a Final Fantasy 16 player? Isn't that one of the villains in FF16? I wouldn't know. My Let's Play, the guy I was watching for the Let's Play just quit after like 8 hours? Something like that. It was quite unfortunate. Left me hanging. Well.
Victory.
That, You okay, bud? I don't get that one. Teddy, what do I think of the Agent Dino Tribunal deck with Wave of Magic along with the Sera, Iron Man, and then the Onslaught? Agent Dino Tribunal. So you just run the... I don't know. It feels like it is hard to get the full... Like, Tribunal, not that good when you're not putting up the Wombo combo. You know? But if you're able to hit it, it's amazing. Typhoon is in Final Fantasy in general, yes, but 16 was a great game. Easy but great. Oh, Cerebro 2s, you're right. He is C2s. Okay, okay. Yeah, that must be what it is. 100%. We'll go White Queen here.
Wind.
100% win rate is a Binks thing. Ah. One of the Binks bits, I gotcha. I will play Cosmo because he wants to play Mr. Sinister, right? Or at least something that's on reveal. It could be Iceman to block any of that. What were my final thoughts on Marvel Midnight Suns? Is it worth you getting? This is a great question, Scotty B. Do you like XCOM? And do you like Persona or like... Let's put it like this way. Do you like what is it? Three Houses? Fire Emblem. Do you like Fire Emblem Three Houses? Midnight Suns is less an XCOM game and more a Fire Emblem game. I don't know, the BM feels like it should just be able to win. I go BM, I go Devil Deep. He already deployed his rogue. What does he have? He has nothing. The trick is always play the Wombos combos. Exactly, TMS, exactly. So he'll go up to 12. He'd be able to win. He would be able to win if he has both cards. Cerebro and Mystique. I am able to win if he doesn't have both. Created by the hub. Created by White Queen. So we know that he has Blue Marvel, but Blue Marvel obviously not the winning play for him. Actually, if he plays both, then I win on mid. I win every way. Yeah, this one we always win. Cerebro. Sure. Mystique. No, we lose. He does have a both. Great. Where'd the goose go? Oh, Ultra of Death gave him extra energy. I got it. Oh, he didn't have it. Ah, well. Gremlin, great to see you. How's it going, Teddy? Missed the last couple of streams, unfortunately. I'm insane. All good. We've been having a fun time playing around with the newest cards. And also BM Cerebro because he has the 8 energy. I think I still would have won in that case. Trying to remember. But yeah, because he had the Ultra of Death extra energy. He had a lot to go with. What goose for us? Never played Fire Emblem. Seems interesting, but different. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. So I've been on the fence. Your videos made the game seem like fun, though. It's very fun. It's just like... It's like 2 games smashed together. And you want to... Because they're both pretty long games, like separately even, you want to enjoy both sides to really want to invest in picking up the title. You're going to play a lot of the turn-based, card-based combat. It's really satisfying. I am just assuming that you're 100% on board for the combat. The question is, are you 100% on board for wandering around the Abbey, talking to the superheroes in between missions for like a long time? And like getting into the minutia of optimizing your decks and upgrading your decks and getting consumables and other stuff like that. Exploring, solving puzzles, picking up crafting items to then craft stuff, checking in with how Iron Man's feeling. The answer is snarky every time. Magik v Magik. Can you please play something that I can just rogue away? Persona is probably your favorite game series. Urko, have you played Midnight Suns then? You must love Midnight Suns. You must be a Midnight Suns junkie. The trick with the Tumba is actually safe on Dark Dimension. Not many people know this. But Atuma completely safe on Dark Dimension because at the end of a turn you destroy this, well, revealing at the end of the game is different than the end of a turn, so Atuma survives. I think we're good here. Oh, I could get the goose though. Maybe I should not have snapped. What do I think of Magik so far? Will they change her again because she's kind of too good now? Gremlin, I could easily see Magik going up to a 4-2. Every time I play her, I feel like I'm getting a little bit of a cheat. A little bit of an energy cheat. Yep, we got the goose instead. Sucks to suck. Miss Spectrum, though. Spectrum to be able to buff the Zabu into the wind? There's something to that. I really want to play this 310. Then I guess I'll play this White Queen. El Toro with the Prime sub. Thank you, man. Thank you. And with the follow. Diving right on in. Team Teddy grows stronger. You have not played Midnight Suns, but Persona is your favorite series? Do you like Marvel in general, or did you just come to Snap because it was a fun mobile game, Urko? If you like Marvel and you like Persona, you will love Midnight Suns. If you like Persona and you are lukewarm on Marvel, you will still enjoy Midnight Suns. I don't know why I'm doing this. I would just put White Queen over here. Oh, he has another way to be able to buff his cards. Of course he does. closes Limbo as well. This sucks. It is really bad. And that's the whole game? What are we doing? Well, we'll get out of your way. Go enjoy yourself in the higher leagues. Oh, so bad. Well, one of the reasons we played the deck is because we have Cosmo, who can then protect our Limbo. Did not happen. Didn't have the opportunity to be able to do so. And I was going to retreat later, basically, depending on what he did. But then, of course, he took that away from me and then robbed me of extra cubes. I guess I should have just retreated off of seeing, well, I don't know, because I was going to play, I was still going to get the Spectrum buff. He had to have the Mystique. I guess he could have Mr. Fantastic as well, right? Maybe it would have been smarter just to retreat as soon as we saw that our Rogue betrayed us. And maybe she should just be Enchantress. Maybe Rogue is too inconsistent. Anyway, we're going going back to the drawing board because we're not running Surfer on this one. We don't need the 3s. I think Rogue could be Enchantress in this one. It's not as elegant with Zabu, Sera, and Devil Dino, but I just need ongoing hate is what I need. C2 is fire. C2 is fire if you draw like my opponent and have Cerebro Mystique in every single game. Yes, C2 not so much fire if you do not do that. But when you do, it's there. It's right there. All right, guys, we're going to call the stream here. Going to go back to the drawing board with some of these decks. Stay tuned to the channel. We're going to have more deck guides coming out. And then we will be back streaming on Monday. Pretty excited for what we have going on over the weekend. Also, we have maybe some new content coming on the channel. There is... what is it? Space Cats, I believe? I've been wondering about going back to some of the tactical strategy gaming roots of the channel, playing some Space Cats. Also, Chaos Gate Demon Hunters has an expansion coming out that looks fire. So, we'll see. There might be some fun stuff, some off-topic Teddy. Until next time, thank you guys for watching.